I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, not caring where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you, but give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss you. Yes, I miss you. Yeah. Yes, I miss you.
Hello and welcome everybody. What's up? How are you guys doing? Welcome to the All Signs. I have missed you guys. Thank you so much for the continued support, your prayers, all of which are being answered. God is good. And I miss you guys, so I know normally it's weekends off, but I had some time available and I want to hang with you guys. Morning, Catherine. What up? Hi, Dory. How you doing? What's up, Jonathan? Hey, Marie. Hi, Shelby. How's everybody doing? Gigi, what's up, Gigi? Hi, Sunshine. Everybody, Melissa with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot. She is without a doubt the best bestie anyone could ask for, and she is also the best business manager anyone could ask for. Do a little please and thank you if you would, and cruise over to her channel and subscribe. We're working on getting her to 1,000 subscribers, and she's more than halfway there. It would be an awesome little, doesn't cost you anything. Thank you for everything she does to help. I have been resting well, and I slept like a rock last night. That's why when I got this morning and I was doing my morning pulls, I'm like, you know what? Yep, I'm good. I feel it. Let's do it. I want to do it. So, how are you guys? What have you guys been up to? I have totally missed you guys. What up, Casey Moscow Musgraves? Loving the new album. Digging the vibes. Pictures on the pool table were rather risque. Kind of Ace of Wands, but it was nice. What up, Casey? Hi. How's it going? Hey, Sylvia. What's up, Deborah? Hi, Dee. Happy Saturday, y'all. What up, Shelly? How are you? I have totally missed you guys. You guys want to just read some cards? I wanted to do another whatever comes out. Probably should have done this yesterday, but I got a little busy. So we're back. We're here. What up, what up? I missed you guys too, Sylvia. Thank y'all for hanging out. Tomahawk, what up? Welcome, welcome. Thank you for being here. Hi, Instagram. Hi, Facebook, YouTube, TikTok. Everybody's here. All right. What do you say? You guys want to? Hey, Danny. What up, Estelle? Good to see you. I miss you guys, too. Thanks, Monica. Me, too. I miss you guys. What's up, Lady Di? How you doing? All right. I don't know why, but I've been craving, I've been thinking of strawberries all day. I keep having memories of when I was a kid, and I'd go with my grandma Sag to the strawberry patch, and we'd pick strawberries to make jelly. I don't know why, but that's been on my mind all morning, too. And I bet y'all thought I was going to bring up something about Archer Airlines and Spirit Airlines, and nah, we're a budget, we're more of like Virgin Airlines. But we're not. We'll call it Ace of Wands Airlines. No, just Archer Airlines. Anyways, we will miss you, Spirit Airlines. You will be missed. We will speak highly of your travels and your cheap rates and the awesome upgrades to the big, rich leather front seats. They were big front seats. Anyways, all right, you guys ready? Sylvia's ready. Perfect. Hey, Jennifer. What up, what up? How's it going? You ready, Marie? Shelby? Everybody? All right, from the top, Aries to Pisces. We're going to do whatever comes out. Might be love, might be work, might be I don't know what. Could be just winning lottery numbers. Might tell you need to get the oil changed in your car. I don't know. We'll find out. All right, what's up, Yvonne? Thanks for coming in. All right, let's rock and roll. Dude, that means you got some good guardian angels, Shelby's. My guardian angels love to mess with me. God himself loves to mess with me. God's like, you signed up for it, Archer. You're like, oh, dear God, I want to be your speaker box. Please, I want to tie Bible and the tarot. God's like, okay, that means I get to mess with you. And I'm like, I can handle that. My guardian angels like to have a good time. There's some spicy, sassy guardian angels, but it's cool. All right, let's rock and roll. Taking it from the top, we're going to begin with Aries, of course, because that's the way we roll. Follow the zodiac order. God set it up, not my rules, it's his, so we're going to do it that way. And happy birthday to Taurus, of course, just in case I forget to say it when I'm channeling, all right? Because I'm not going to be here. So I think I'm going to go hang out. I think I'll spend the first half of the All Signs at the Kentucky Derby, and then the second half I think I'll head down to Miami. Wouldn't mind going to the Met Gallery either. So, okay, I'll see you guys on the other side, all right? Whatever message comes out, highest and greatest good, of course. No worries, no problemas. When you're with me, you're highest protected. And it's Saturday, so yes, I am eating breakfast. Breakfast of champions. All right. I'm a human. Got to do it. All right. Starting from the top with Aries. Aries, you are going to be at 6:22 for a timestamp. And being the only channel that ties the Bible and the tarot together, I'm going to use that deck. So what's up, Aries? How you doing? All right. Think about your person, place, thing. Think about whatever you want to think about. I'll tap into the energy. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Aries' energies, and give me everything you got for the leader of the pack. Starting with the Cardinal fire sign. Let me finish the grape. Hold on. It's rude, I know. Perfect. Hey, Erica. Okay, now we're ready. Let's go. All right, God, give me everything you got for Aries. Let's do this. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the amazingly awesome Aries, the leader of the pack. Vroom, vroom. Maybe I'll just stop now and we'll just eat breakfast together. The overall energy is the 6 of Wands. Great success. Very nice. Aries in the castle. Aries have a chair. With the King of Wands, oh my God, you got the player to 8 of Wands, 7 of Wands, turn around and run back in your direction. You made the bad boy, bad girl turn good. Whoa, Uranus and Taurus says what? All right, give me, I'm going to do 12 cards. Give me 12 cards. Cool, okay. The 2 of Pentacles, Capricorn energy. 10 of Wands is Sagittarius. The 9 of Pentacles is Virgo. 5 of Wands for Leo. The Death card, Major Arcana for Scorpio. 7 of Swords brings Aquarius. King of Swords, Gemini. Major Arcana for Aquarius with the Star card. Last card out, Ace of Cups. Whoa, nice. You got your person's head in a whirl a little bit. Did you see the Star card start? Bonus points if you're dealing with someone with strong Aquarius. Some of you guys, your person are born on the 2nd, the 10th, the 9th, 29th comes out, the 5th, the 13th, 7th, 31st, 14th, 17th, and the 1st. It does look like repeating ones have been stalking you lately, or they're going to start stalking you. Could be a new one for those of you who haven't been seeing it. But I do have Lydia the Faithful Businesswoman, along with Jeremiah's burdens being carried in the 10 of Wands. If I'm picking up a song. I'm picking up Nelly. Oh my God, we're discovering a new Mandela effect. I'm being told we're discovering a new Mandela effect. Hold on. I need Shadow deck. Pull me more on the 2 of Pentacles to the 10 of Wands. Sorry, Aries. We're going to get back to your reading, but right now we are making a discovery. I got to see what's up. Hi, Limitless. What up, darling? All right, 6 of Swords, the Hierophant, higher level of knowledge, Knight of Wands. Nelly. Oh, okay, we got to figure out. You've experienced a timeline jump. We got to figure out what timeline you're in. This is a new Mandela effect. All right, so which timeline are you in? All right. Did Nelly sing Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa Puffs, Pass It to Me Now? Or did Nelly sing Shimmy Shimmy Cocoa what? Listen to it pound. Depending on which way you remember the song, you know what timeline you're in. New Mandela effect. Hashtag awesome. Hashtag Mandela effect. I don't even know what hashtags go with that. Whoa. All right. All right, so let's get back into your energies now. 10 of Cups and the 8 of Wands. Oh, we got to pick back up at this 8 of Wands over here. Remember the 8 of Wands here? Sagittarius energy. All right, we're cool. Let's rock and roll. All right, 6 of Wands. There's strong Sagittarius energy on this reading. So, okay, so while you're being taken out of your comfort zone with this timeline jump that we're discovering, 2 of Pentacles over here, you've got this 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands in the status that it's like your person doesn't want to be considered single anymore. You know what? So I'm pulling the energies for Aries that are dealing with someone that may have said something to the effect of, I'm not ready yet. I'm still working on myself. I'm still finding something to that effect. All right? And you were like ready to go all in on it. Nine of Pentacles on the Ten of Wands. Now it's literally, it's like I'm seeing that scene in Titanic, you know, after Rose tells Jack, I can't, I'm with Cal, blah, blah, right? And then Jack goes off about his business. And then later on, Rose shows back up on the promenade deck and I changed my mind. Your person's having an I changed my mind moment. Sagittarius and Virgo energy. The Five of Wands, the Death card, shows that they've been through a lesson that has it's caused a transformation. Like they've been back against the wall and they knew if they kept trying to slow walk you and hold off, something about a bus stop resonates. Some kids might be involved. But it's like they knew if they didn't change, a big change. It's not like a little minor arcana, it's a major arcana change. So they know if they didn't change and if they didn't come out of their comfort zone, it's like if you're being taken out of your comfort zone, they had to do it too. Otherwise, you know, they couldn't have done the work. But it does appear that you're entering into a timeline. Death card, bonus points if you're dealing with someone with strong Scorpio in their charts. Some of you might even have a Scorpio Venus. But you guys, y'all are entering into a timeline where your person has done the work and is actually transformed and is ready to open up to be the person that you always wanted them to be in the first place. Nice. Aries, if you do want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the bio or down in the description box, because this might get interesting. Seven of Swords to the King of Swords is somebody who has rather enjoyed the mind games, all right? But now in the King of Swords, they've learned a lot about what they say. All right? It's coming into a point because the King of Swords is Gemini energy. Seven of Swords is Aquarius energy. But the King of Swords is the king that thinks before taking action. And now I'm thinking of strawberries again. Maybe I should go pick strawberries. I don't know. But anyways, so I haven't done that since my grandma was alive. More Sagittarius. Why does Sag keep coming in? Whoa. Some of you guys have been seeing tarot readings with a lot of temperance cards lately. Wouldn't be surprised if I see when I pull the second layer on this, but you got like someone that's turning their intense control freak energy down and relinquishing control a bit to kind of like, it's kind of like your person is having their let go, let God moment, right? Your person was like, okay, let Jesus take the wheel, let go, let God. And then like, you know those TikToks you see where it's like, Jesus take the wheel, and it's like a drifting Grand Theft Auto thing while Jesus is driving. That's what your person's going through. Death card to the Star card. Your person said, okay, let go, let God. God's like, hold on, buckle up, buttercup. And anyways, your person's in the passenger seat being like, this was a bad choice. So, you know, I actually do see, because it's like, you're a cardinal fire sign. It's like, neither of you guys should be trying to control the other one. But in this moment, it's kind of like that let go, let God moment. I do believe with the Star card. It's what kind of like, it guides them right to you like a car crashing through a building. Bonus points if you see that on the news or something like that. Well, quadruple bonus points if it happens to your house, but I don't want that. We are not manifesting that. Not a chance. I'm just reporting on stuff. Okay? I'm also from Michigan. Nobody up here knows how to drive. Anyways, commonalities say what? Anyways, could be dealing with a Leo, Scorpio. Sagittarius is like all over your reading. Aquarius, get back up your microphone. Speaking of Aquarius. Cancer, Aquarius again, Leo, Virgo, Scorpio, I mentioned, Taurus, Leo, Cancer, and grand finale with Pisces. All right? So I do hope that helps, Aries. I will see you later on this week for another live reading. Do check out, if you have not, the family message that was released just a little earlier this morning if you wish to know the true meaning of the twin flame direct from God's pie hole himself. All right? Otherwise, down below in the comments, make sure to leave that message, that DM that you want to send to your person without saying their name. All right? I'm like Steve from Blue's Clues. Your comments and your text messages to your person are safe. And thank you for hyping and liking the reading on your way out. All right? Or hang around and cross-watch. Anyhow, I didn't see nothing. High Priestess say what? All right, Aries. Until next we meet, I love you and I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs, you cardinal fire sign, you. All right. Interesting, Aries, if you haven't already clicked out of this thing. If you have, you're going to miss out on something really, really good. Because well, maybe. Because like I'm seeing, it's on the Two of Pentacles, Capricorn energy, but I'm seeing Elvis Presley, and he's like doing his Frankie Valli style black leather outfit thing in Vegas. Basically in the point after the Beatles had taken over and he was just doing his greatest hits collection in black leather outfit. I have no clue how that resonates, but anyways, onward and forward. Bye, Aries. Maybe that's a message for Taurus too. I do not know. It came out kind of like after I'd signed off on Aries. I don't know, but anyways, remember those late night infomercials? That would be the perfect one, right? Like, order now and get this $1.99 CD and features such greatest hits collections. I think I still owe Columbia House for CDs. Wonder if that affects my credit. No, not with all the stuff I've bought lately. Anyways, okay, carrying on. Doobie-doobie-doo. Love you, Aries. Hi, Taurus. On to the birthday sign, shall we? We shall. All right. What up, Ashley? Ashley, no one cares for Aries. I don't anyway. Hey, we're just pulling the audience right now, so sit down, Aries. Stop getting, don't go having any anxiety attacks, okay? Hi, Ashley. Shelby, what up, Van? Oh, don't cry. Spinny hugs Vandella's girl. Ooh, Vandella? That's where they used to build the Trans Ams, Vandella. No, Vandella's in Ohio. We used to go to the Trans Am meetups. Oh, that's right. Sorry, wrong state. Isn't that near Lima where the truck four-wheel drive jamborees rock and roll happen? I haven't been to one of those in a minute. Oh, I should go. I have a truck now, too. Cool. Anyways, Taurus, do you or your person, does somebody drive a lifted truck or like one of them bad Johnny Badass trucks or something? Oh, no. Taurus, what cards are we going to use for you? I want to kind of use this deck. All right, let's use the wand deck. You ready? Taurus, you are going to be at, I want a piece of apple. That's what Eve said. Anyways, meanwhile, my God knows how to have a good time. How about yours? I was always taught and told it was rude to talk with my mouth full. So I'm trying not to do that. Wow, my Sag Neptune is really charged up today. All right, Taurus. You are going to be at 1725. Why not? Let's rock and roll. What are you up to, Taurus? I was told by the ancient Chinese philosopher Hu Flung Pu that I'm a Cancer, you're a Taurus. Cancer and Taurus are supposed to go together, so I'm supposed to be able to understand you. So let's find out, shall we? All right, let's go. What up? Hey, Alicia, what you up to? Shelly, in-house. Starbucks is awesome. I got my oat milk espresso with extra shots. All right, let's go. Taurus. What do we have for Taurus, God? Tap me into me in the Taurus's energy. Let's get this going. Taurus has waited long enough. All right, here we go. Happy birthday, by the way. Ah, sweet, I remembered. Cool. All right, happy birthday, Taurus. You make it the best, most awesomest Fool card solar return ever because your rewards for your birthday present from God is a fresh start with the person on your mind. Instead of the person, instead of what everybody else, instead of the person on everybody else's in your life's mind, it's the one on your mind. How do I know this? Oh, I'm glad you asked, Taurus. Ten of Cups, that's why. It's what you've dreamt about, not what everybody else in your life, in your friend circle, in your coworker circle is. Oh, Taurus, don't go for that one. They're a bad egg. Guess what? This is Taurus's reading, so sit down, cross-watcher. All right, two shuffles. Here we go. One. That raspberry mocha sounds good. And two. Let's love this deck for the terrifically tenacious Taurians. Toro. Nice. Do you know what this means, right? If you don't, I'm going to tell you. This is the limitless card. This is the bonus card that comes in the wand deck, okay? In the fact that this card can be whatever you wish it to be. And what I'm feeling is the energy as I hold this in my hand is the Justice card, Libra energy. How about a birthday present where some balance comes into your life? Because the Justice card talks about balancing left brain, right brain, masculine, feminine energies in your chart, all right? Emotions and logics in order to feel comfortable and confident proceeding. Or some of you guys are just straight up dealing with a Libra, okay? Don't have to be, but it helps. The Knight of Swords, even God's saying, don't have to be, but it helps. They got strong Libra in their chart. And the Queen of Cups, Cancer vibe shows up. Somebody might even have a Libra moon or a Cancer moon. Three of Swords into the Five of Cups. Somebody's depression is what's getting in the way and blocking the happiness. Three of Swords to the Five of Cups. All right, so let's see where it goes. I've got the Sun card, Leo energy. I've also got, the Sun. Taurus, did the full moon start making you feel some type of way? Don't worry, the Sun card's going to illuminate. Sun and the moon come out back to back. Leo, Cancer, Pisces showing up. The Two of Wands is Aries. Six of Pentacles. Ooh. Somebody that may be in a breadcrumbing stage is getting ready to come in balanced. It's like the theme for the week ahead for you, Taurus, is about balance and stability. Queen of Swords, that's peace. Libra. Page of Wands. Either you're wishing for somebody with that Ten of Cups we saw. Either you're wishing for somebody to send you a message, or you're nervous about sending somebody a message, Queen of Swords. And then the end result, after the send button gets pressed, it's all Page of Wands vibes, okay? It's like the fear of the unknown on the moon cards taking over either, it's not taking over you or your person, it's taking over the both of you with the Two of Cups, because it's like a deep soulmate connection, right? Eight of Swords. Somebody needs to either make their dentist appointment or to follow up on it. I don't know, something about teeth or something resonates. And the Four of Cups, the tears in the beer card. The not great success. Somebody's depression is getting in the way of forward movement, right? But I got to figure out if it's you or your person. And hold on, I got to get more cards because this is only 9 and I said I was doing 12 today. Boom. Four of Pentacles, Four of Swords. The repeating fours are going to start stalking you in the week ahead into the Seven of Pentacles, because you do have somebody that wants to nurture something long term with you. Okay, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Aries energy is here. So you've got like all the cardinal sign energy is in. Some of you guys might even have strong cardinal placements in your chart. And somebody might even have a stellium. But then you got Leo, Gemini. Could be another Taurus for some of you guys. The Gemini vibes seem pretty strong. And then, yeah, could be another Taurus. Some of you, your person are born on the 19th, 18th, 2nd, 24th, 25th, 8th, 28th. The repeating fours are definitely going to be showing up for you if they haven't been. And the 2nd and the 6th. The 19th is a date that resonates. Something about December 19th. Oh, Sagittarius energy. Okay, sorry. Apparently I was supposed to bring up Sag. 10-4. So, it's like, come here, you two. The sun and the moon. This is the fears that you're trying to find answers to. How do they feel? What are their posts about? What's going on? And it's almost like you're coming to an end of an era of confusion and coming into that balance energy with the Justice card that I saw in your Limitless card, okay? The one that can manifest matrix style into any card I wish it to be. Yeah, the spoon's not bent. The spoon don't even exist. There you go. Sorry, spoiler alert. Go back and watch Keanu Reeves on that one. So, who's getting matchas and going to Pilates? Sun card. I am, Archer, because it makes me happy. Go with yourself, Taurus. Somebody's getting back into their health in the week ahead. So, I think there's a little bit of a side note theme about sending boundaries for you while getting your health in order to like finally start feeling better again, right? Because you've been being stretched so thin that you're not getting any time for yourself. And I see a Taurus that's struggling to keep rolling, trying to even do what you want to do, and you're like, I am so freaking tired, I can't go anymore, right? And I don't feel like it's your person. I feel like you're trying to isolate in order to find a little bit of Queen of Swords peace on the Six of Pentacles, and then you still got some crazy ex-boyfriend, crazy ex-girlfriend, karmic, whatever title you want to put on it, that won't leave you alone. And then they're running around in the friend circle, the co-circles, or whatever, and they're trying to start crap about you. Oh, Taurus was this, Taurus was that, and you're like, I am not engaging. Do not engage. Taurus want time for Taurus self. Why are we talking like this? Dum Dum want Gum Gum? Oh, that's a good movie too. See, there's like, Taurus just wants a movie night, not all these Page of Wands players who Eight of Swords selectively like store. Hey, Robert, what up? Selectively store text messages and blah dee dees, right? You need somebody that's a little more honest and upfront, not the one that's going around behind the scenes trying to like start stuff. I think some of you guys, there's going to be like, especially those of you that are dealing with like mysterious respiratory issues or something, that's going to start coming to an end in May. You're going to start breathing better again. And I don't know why, but on the Page of Wands, I'm seeing cicadas. How do you... Melissa, Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, awesome bestie, boss modest, modder, you know who you are. And how do you pronounce those things down there on Demumbrium, Demon Broom Avenue? Cicadas? Chiquitas? The really annoying bugs that whenever I'm down there hanging out on the porch on that rental that I go to, watching the sunrise, that they're like, it's the annoying bugs. Anyways, I'm done. So... maybe somebody just has a tattoo of a dragonfly or something. Odd way to get me there, but God knows how I work, so it's cool. So you've got someone that's making online posts about you, right? In a Page of Wands vibe that's kind of like freaking you out a little bit. And then you've also got this person that you're secretly crushing on that's also secretly crushing on you too. Two of Cups, Eight of Swords. Neat. You kind of like them. Hey, Kylie, we're on Taurus right now. Now, something about the 24th or 25th, those 2s and 5s, 2s and 4s. Oh, so like not just X's stalking you like porch pirates picking up an Amazon package bomb. Not glitter bombs, say what? But it's kind of like repeating 2s, repeating 4s. Maybe the signs and synchronicities are starting to drive you a little batty. Leo energy. So, yeah, even down to the point of like God threw me the most annoying bug in the world to like throw as a sign, right? You know, limitless hooked on phonics. Hooked on phonics worked for me. I did really good with my words. Anyhow, power vocabulary say what? So I actually want to know more about the one that's like that you're interested in, because like you keep getting this energy, Eight of Swords, that when you go to other tarot readings, this other energy comes in and you're like, oh God, not that one. They're coming into my reading again. That could be the one that's like going around telling everybody that like you guys are like a thing. The one that it's the one driving you batty. But then you got this other one that's kind of like Four of Pentacles, Four of Cups, tears in the beer, hiding like behind a Four of Pentacles wall of protection, so that like they're giving you space, which I think makes you feel uncertain with that Moon card, because you're not used to people giving you space and letting you have some time to process. You're used to everybody telling you what to do. Capricorn energy just showed up too, along with Virgo and Gemini. It's always a Virgo, right? Pisces is here too, but so's Leo. Libra's stalking, but in a really good way. You notice how I've got one Libra card that I'm envisioning, but then there's like nothing? Some of you guys are totally dealing with a Libra. And I'm calling them out. It's okay, I'm Archer, I'm allowed to do that. Give me one more layer real quick onto this, if you don't mind, please and thank you, por favor. Oh, 10 of Wands. Nice. Oh yeah, I forgot about that. Thank you. Taurus, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code link or use the link that's in the bio or description box. All right, let's see. Thank you much. Muchas gracias de nada. Who is speaking Spanish? Why am I getting Latina over here? I don't even speak Spanish well, okay? Anyway, apparently I do better than I know. Michael Jackson impression says what? Look at this. It's the King of Pentacles into the Queen of Wands. I think some of you guys may work together, or you do run in like the same friend circle or coworker circle. That's why it's like you're trying to keep things really Four of Pentacles, or you both are. Because there's really too many chiefs, not enough Indians in this reservation. But as my Aquarius grandfather used to say, it's like the natives are getting restless. Are we allowed to still say that nowadays? I don't think that's like Red Skeleton stuff. I don't think it's permissible anymore. Well, you did let me say it. King of Pentacles. Let's keep going. If God don't want me to talk, he shuts the pile real quick. So if I'm saying it, apparently I'm allowed to. So, frozen pizza. So have you people, like, how many spies do you guys have working for each of you guys? Because I really feel like your minions and your person's minions are doing more of the spying work than you and your person are. You could Page of Wands into the Eight of Pentacles. Like, you could have your people call your person's people, and they could all do lunch, and you and your person could keep just kind of flirting with each other if you want, no problema. But that's the thing on this. This is something that's really put into the work on here, okay? Because it's like, especially with the vibes of Venus going into Cancer, you and your person, Eight of Pentacles, are in the energy of like fourth house love, right? So like, yeah, you've got an offering coming in of like, it's Knight of Cups. I knew it. Knight of Cups, Seven Cups, Six of Wands. Very nice. Great success. This here, like, you've got this vibe. Here, Taurus, I've got some fourth house love for you. I've got some nurturing, loving energy. And you're like, oh, no. Too good to be true, right? No. You're not used to people holding space for you anymore than this person's used to somebody that actually really wants to. For some of you guys, Seven of Cups shows it was a false start, too. You guys may have tried this once upon a time, perhaps before, and it made it to, like, first base or something. Johnny Benchko says what? But, like, and then it didn't get off the ground, and the whole Eight of Pentacles peanut gallery. You guys live close to each other, too. This is not a long-distance relationship. This is a reach out and touch someone, Yellow Pages style. But Seven of Cups, some of you guys are actually even married to the person. May live together. But it's a great success on this one in the fact that you've got a karmic person that tries to, like, the one that tries to Eight of Swords cause all the online drama, Queen of Wands. that goes bye-bye, 10 of Wands. And then you got this other vibe that turns into a really great success, because that one that you and your person are silently 4 of Pentacles digitally stalking each other on, that's the winner. That's your 6 of Wands. So the thing on this is by June, easily by June, Gemini season at most, you're going to wind up with this person. It's this freaking plot twist of the year. It's literally almost like somebody that you shut down, you're going to give another chance to. And it's going to make a lot of people really jealous. Lots of jealousy. Lots of green in these cards. All right? And I'm colorblind. Anyhow, so that was very interesting, Taurus. So I hope it helps. And until next we meet later on, I love you and I'll see you then. Remember, down in the comments, leave the text message that you want to send to your person down in the comments without saying their name. All right? It's like Steve from Blue's Clues. You're safe down there in the comments. All right? Until next we meet, Taurus, I do love you, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, spinny hugs. I don't know why I just did like a tornado, but I dug it. All right? Somebody here plays guitar? Okay. Side note that I don't know resonates to Taurus or to Gemini, but it's like one of these in the middle of the thingy-majiggies, is that somebody here has lost a family member due to gun violence. Condolences to whoever that resonates. I mean, I'm from Detroit. I totally know how to use the things, but I don't believe in them. I've lost people in my life due to them. I don't like those things. Yeah. Anyways, but to each their own. Okay. Ooh, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups came back out, stuck to the table. All right. Just in case anybody was wondering. I want egg. Hi, Zizi. What you up to? Thanks for coming in. Thanks to everybody for coming in. Limitless. What's up, sweet Caroline? Okay. It's Saturday. I would normally be having brunch or something by right now. I'm a human. I gotta eat too. Okay. But Archer, do you have something to wipe your hands on? Yep, we're good. Okay. I also have a washing machine. My coffee order, I get the oat milk shaken espresso, the brown sugar one, and then I add 3 shots to it. Otherwise, it comes as it is. What's yours, Maddie? I love the oat milk brown shaken espresso. I know I always say it wrong, but I got it stored in the app. You know when somebody puts their app, their Starbucks password into your phone, that's the 2026 equivalent of like taking you off the market. That's dibs. See, Ashley, I run towards the psychos. I find the psychos fun. They're entertaining. Idiots are fun. No wonder why every village wants one. Anyways, are we gonna wait for Gemini already or what? What you up to, Gemini? What's up, Divine? What's up, Jen the Psychic? All right, I want to drink more. Nuttier than Chinese chicken salad, Ashley. I know. But fun to watch. Fun to watch. Hey, what up, Ed? Ed O'Neill, say what? All right, Gemini. You know what? Let's stick with it, Gemini. Let's use the EDEX deck. All right? This is from the awesome fan member EDEX. EDEX. Yeah. I don't speak well. I slur. But anyways, I sober slur. I don't remember what drunk Archer sounded like because I haven't drank since I was in my 20s. I don't know. I forget what I just said. Do I have any friends left from my 20s? Nope, I think they've all moved on to their married lives. I don't know. Anyways, we'll move on. Who cares? Gemini, use Shelby. I still bring all the cycles. Shelby's milkshake brings all the... Wait, we need a single syllable word. Shelby's milkshake brings all the freaks to the yard? Okay, damn right. It's better than yours. Teach you, but I have to charge. What up, Carla? All right, breath of fresh air. I'm glad you're here. Thanks for coming to the live. All right, Gemini, let's put you at 3420. Yeah, I like that. Let's roll with that. It's cool. All right, what is up, Gemini? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. All right, think about your person, and let's rock and roll, and let's do this. God, tap me into Gemini's energy, please, and thank you. And Gemini, if you do want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the channel and the network has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description in the bio. Okay, what do we have for Gemini for the week ahead? God, please and thank you. Whenever Gemini finds this, add 7 days to it. 7 to 10 business days. Okay, all right. Is there work energies in here? All right. I think we're ready. Let's do it, Gem. Here we go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the pretty fly Geminis, because all the signs say you're pretty fly for a Gemini. Dun, dun. Anyways. The overall energy, I'm only giggling because the overall energy is the Page of Swords, right? But I don't pull the card of snooping. I bet you thought I was going to be like every other tarot channel out there, Gemini, right? And be like, oh, you guys are snooping on each other. Huh? Nope, that's way too easy. That's surface level. We got to go deep. Yeah, 4 of Pentacles deep. We got to go way back. Think back to when you were young. The High Priestess. Think back to when you were 4 cells young. Some of you guys might be working on clearing some childhood regression. You guys might even be breaking generational karma, which in English simply means whatever your parents did and their parents and so on, you're not letting history repeat itself. All right? But 4 of Pentacles, and when we were all 4 cells young, if our DNA was 1 percentage point off, y'all would be dolphins. But anyways, okay. Does somebody work in like biotech or something about biotech? I just got started investing in biotech because that's the next big wave. All right, the Lovers, the Tower, the Emperor. Holy crap, it's all major arcana. For the love of Christ in Kit's passenger seat. You're going through like God is putting you through the ultimate tests of tests, Page of Swords. There's like a massive pain in the butt lesson you're going through, isn't there? Person is too. The 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, some of you guys could be worried sick about this. Somebody might even be having a lot of headaches. Somebody's got an ulcer. Ace of Pentacles. But there's the clearing in the woods. Here's the clearing. Ace of Pentacles to the 3 of Pentacles. Your guardian angels are actually guiding you through this. With the 9 of Pentacles, the Magician, that's the Queen of Pentacles. Look, this is all about manifesting like balance and stability. 4 of Cups, overcoming some depression with the 10 of Swords, breaking the silence with the 7 of Wands. There's obstacles being cleared out of your guys' path as a result of this big old test you're going through. I personally love the Tower. Towers can be good, bad, big, small. Oftentimes, tarot makes them out to be tarot novellas, when sometimes it's just like you stubbed your toe on the bedpost when you got up in the morning to go to the bathroom because you hadn't woke up yet. You know, that's a Tower moment. You get 20 bucks on a scratch-off ticket. That's a Tower moment. I like Tower cards. That signifies when something is changing, and for you, it's about you bossing up, getting a little bit of the confidence back in your side from what they put you through and how much they stress you out. Because God's putting you through this Tower card, ultimate test to test with your person, and I'm the one who's allowed to, where's the High Priestess? I don't know, where'd she go? Oh yeah, it's over here. Somebody has a butterfly tattoo. But I'm the one that gets to give you the Nintendo cheat code, all right? That lets you like level jump, whoop, 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 into the next department, okay? There is, believe it or not, High Priestess energy, Cancer, Pisces energy, Capricorn, and Libra too. There is a way to actually accelerate the healing and the reunion process through all of this. However, High Priestess, there's a catch. There's always a catch. Because you got to become safe enough for 4 of Pentacles for them to make mistakes around you with no fear of judgment or no shame of being cast their way, letting them just be themselves. Aquarius and Pisces energy on this one, okay? I need to go really deep on this one because like this is a very interesting message. This is deep stuff, all right? Ace of Pentacles. Hold on the Ace of Pentacles. Give me more up here. Give me more up here. Some of you guys could be dealing with another Gemini. Scorpio, Aries energy is here. Taurus, Aquarius and Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Virgo. Okay, so you got to become in that safe mode. It's like when they return, they will, by the way. When they return, they will give you a reason to trust their choice and their loyalty. They want to prove it to you. It's like this is about a lot of blind faith and trust. I'm surprised I don't have a 2 of Swords, because the 2 of Swords talks about having hope and faith in something, right? The thing that's on your mind, what's person, place, or thing. It's a person. So that's why God is working on the same thing with them behind the scenes. You guys are still mirroring as you're going through HE double hockey sticks. They're going through HE double hockey sticks. You guys are still in your mirroring energy. Bonus points if it's another air sign. Fellow Gemini, maybe an Aquarius, maybe a Libra. Yeah. Give me a little bit more, though, because we still got this Magician card under this Nine of Pentacles. Strong Virgo vibes in the Page of Pentacles. So the thing on this is God's going to continue to insert tower after tower after tower moment into your lives until you both reach that Seven of Wands, 7th level of ascension, okay? It's the ultimate in letting go and letting God kind of a vibe, Gemini. It's a coming of Jesus moment. In it, it's very similar to the night in the desert before Jesus was crucified, when he bled out sweat and said to God, if it is of you to take the cup from me, thy will be done. Even though he knew what was coming the next day. Hi, Pam Spaces. He let go and let God, regardless of the outcome to it. That's the 7th level of ascension. 1 Corinthians chapter 8, verse 9 may resonate to you currently. And that was really kind of worth a read. It's a good one. But it's because this person is currently working on trying to not sabotage things that, like, you know, they still are going to make a mistake from time to time. Won't be as major as it was before. That explains why I led with the little trigger disclaimer that not all tower card moments have to be epic. You know, this could be something really simple. So it's just that they've come at you so many times over again and again for the same tower moment that you're having a real hard time believing what's going to make this time any different than any other time, Archer. The 3 of Pentacles or the 4 of Pentacles on the 4 of Cups. They keep saying the same thing every time this happens, but then why is this time going to change or be any different? You've been feeling a little different, and with Uranus moving into your sign, Uranus and Gemini, say what? Aquarius and Gemini energy. This actually does change vibes of not communication so much, 3rd house energy, but more about the thoughts. It's allowing for a clearing of the thoughts, all right? The end of a drought, the end of a dry spell, all right? So, yeah, your person, 9 of Pentacles, they're almost there, but they're not 10 of Pentacles, right? So the thing is, they may fall off of the healing bandwagon from time to time, and they've got to feel safe to do so. And I'm going to tell you what, deep down behind the scenes, High Priestess on the Ace of Pentacles, Cancer, Pisces, Capricorn energy, they really do feel safe with you. I know they put you through hell, straight up, right? They actually feel safe with you. You're like, wow, gee, that's great. This is what they do to people they feel safe? Actually, yeah. This is how they've learned to love. This is how people in their life have been around them. Some of them could come from neglected homes when they were young. They had like a narcissistic parent meets the avoidant absentee parent who didn't care, right? And so it's like, yeah, you're actually seeing how this person knows how to love. Can't judge them for it. You can hand them the calculus book, but just because you know calculus doesn't mean they're going to. You're in their life, 2 Page of Swords. Teach them calculus. There's a Gemini here that really hates math. I love math. I suck at English, but I can do your calculus for a hobby. I was a math major. I love numbers. You know why? Because numbers are the only thing in the universe that doesn't lie. To quote the great philosopher Dr. House, everybody lies. I don't, though. Maybe I lied about that. Who knows? No, I don't. I work for God. If I lie, I get a chipped tooth. It was a moped accident. Anyways, lovely Rita, meet her man. Thank you. King of Cups on the Fool card and the Page of Cups. You are in their life to teach them about love. Proceed with caution. Move slowly with this one. And there's your Ace of Cups. It is getting started. This is the time. This is the time that they get it right. Why is it this time? God's like, really? Does it matter at this point? This is the time they actually freaking get it right. Oh, God's going Dr. House, and you're like, wait, why now? Why is this? And God's like, it's not lupus. It's never lupus. Okay, honorable mentions to anyone that actually does have lupus. That really. Anyways, that was a TV joke from like what? That probably doesn't even. That's also probably not really politically correct anymore nowadays. I'm breaking all kinds of rules today. Anyways, Juan. My name's Juan. So, since this person actually, believe it or not, is working really hard on not trying to self-sabotage and trying not to fall off the healing bandwagon, they might. It's a very big, especially for those of you seeing number fives, repeating fives. If you're not, they're going to start stalking you because the fives are the number of grace in the tarot. And deep down below the surface level, Gemini, King of Cups, Pisces energy, you do love this person. You do love this person, right? It's very hard to dial back your intensity, and with the repeating numbers of fives, and fives represent the number of grace in the Bible, not the tarot, the Bible. It's very hard to give somebody that's done this much stuff to you a little bit of grace and to dial your intensity back in order to make an avoidant feel safe so that they can adapt and learn calculus, learn love. You know what I mean? Somebody might even work in the education system. Maybe somebody is a teacher, secretary, somebody works in the medical field, but somebody's retired and just enjoying their life and their investments. Nice. What's up? Give me a call. Give me a call because I'm getting started investing in like biotech and pharmaceutical stocks. Also AI and the companies that have the contracts to build data centers. So if you're a Gemini that's into investing, email me, call me, text me. I don't care. Do whatever you want to do, but let's talk. Let's talk money. Anyways, so I actually do see here, with this Ace of Cups especially, Cancer energy on this one, that the outcome, the percentage I can give you, it's based on like your ability to, okay, if you're willing to forgive and forget and give them the blind trust this one last time, I can actually say you've got a straight up 94% chance of things working out. 81% if you plan to throw anything up in their face again, straight up. Remember, vengeance is the Lord's, not yours, not mine, okay? So, wow, that was deep. I love talking to you, Gemini, because I just can I don't have to rainbow unicorn and be like, oh my gosh, Gemini, your person is really missing you. I can be like, no, here's the crap that's going down for both you guys. I love you, Gemini. Some of y'all, your person are born on the 1st, the 3rd, 13th, the 18th, and the 7th are here. The 6th, the 19th, the 1st, 13th, 31st. 4th, 24th, and 14th comes out. More 7s, the 7th, 17th, and 27th. And I've got the 22nd, 29th, 24th, 9th, and 2. And repeating 9s are going to be stalking you eventually if they aren't already. Number 9, number 9, number 9. All right, Gemini, I hope that helps. All right. If you remember, down in the comment section, Gemini, leave your text message or your DM to them without saying their name. All right. You're safe down here in the comment section. Think like Steve's from Blue's Clues. All right. Go ahead and pop that down there. Thanks for hyping and liking the reading. And until next time, I'll see you then. All right. Till we see ya. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye, Gemini. Bye-bye. Bye-bye-bye. Oh, thank you. I forgot about that joke. Hey, y'all. Oh, thank you, Isha. I'm rubber your glue. That means you're awesome, too. What month is it now? What month are we in? What month are we in? It's gonna be May. Anyways, Justin Timberlake say what? All right, next up, we're going to do, I want a piece of my biscuit. George Harrison, Pisces energy. Yoko ate my biscuits. It's gonna be May. Okay. When I was a kid, I was trained to talk without opening my mouth. I'm supposed to chew with my mouth closed, right? I'm doing really good at that. My channel, my choice. Rules were made to be broken. Fight the power. All right. Cancer. Cancer, are you doing what Limitless is doing? Are you guys ready to flood the chat? I want to see some crab emojis. And don't forget our hashtag here, Cancer. Down in the comment section, leave a comment, post. Hashtag Crab Lives Matter. All right? Hashtag Crab Lives Matter. Okay, Cancer. What else should we use for you? I'm going to use this one. All right, let's see. Somebody's looking for Cancer because that's the Indiana Jones theme humming in my head. Raiders of the Lost Crab. What? Yeah, exactly. Hey, Jennifer. What up? Hi, Alyssa. Hey, Victoria. All right. Y'all ready for this? Dun, dun, dun. Aw, thank you, Jesse. I write all my own material. All right. Cancer. Hey, I'm a human. I got to eat too, right? All right, Cancer. You are going to be at 4927. What up, Cancer? How you doing? Thank you very, very much for being here. All right, let's see what we got going on. In Cancer, if you want to book a personal private reading with me or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code up here or use the link down in the descriptions or pinned in the bios. It'll take you to the Archer Network. And thank you all for being here, too. Tomahawk, Deb, music fan, Dodie, thank you guys for being here. Instagram, Facebook fans, I love you guys. You guys are all part of the fam. All right, God, tap me and tune me into Cancer's energy for the week ahead. From whenever Cancer finds this, let's add 7 days to it. 7 to 10 business days. All right, Cancer, what do we have for Cancer? Besides the Indiana Jones theme song. All right, here we go. You ready? Let's do it. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the crazy cool Cancerians. Because Cancer don't want no scrubs, TLC style. Unless it's a doctor or a nurse. What? Huh? Exactly. Overall energy, hold on. No, it's not reversed. I'm holding the deck upside down. Okay. Overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. This is a communication or a message going through. Some of you guys are even already talking to this person. It's just getting from an 8 of Swords point of like little to no communication to the Star card to them opening up and coming your way. 5 of Swords, they miss the heck out of you. And oh my God. With the Lover's card and the Fool card and the Chariot, for some of you guys, they're just going to show up. They're just going to show up at your place. They're going to put on that outfit that makes you question life's decisions, right? And they're just going to show up, right? You're like, no way, Archer. Not a chance. I'm like, okay, come back in about 7 to 10 business days and let me know. Let me know how you guys are doing. And yeah, I said you guys, not you. I have the Death card, Scorpio energy. I've got the 3 of Cups, you. That is the card of marriage, too. The wedding at Cana in the biblical tarot. Your person has had a total transformation. You guys are both going through some changes. 10 of Pentacles. Did I not tell you they were just going to show up? They're going to want, like some of you guys have already been talking about moving in together, back in together. Some of you guys actually still do live together. 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You guys, Cancer, you have an incoming marriage energetical warm front. The energetical energies coming in the month of May for you guys is the energies of it being right for engagements and marriages. Okay, if you got somebody, you might be getting asked the big question. Even single Cancerians, you're going to meet that person, or that person's going to come back with love on the mind, with marriage on the mind, with the 3 of Cups on the mind. This shows you guys have both been going through some serious dark nights of the soul, combined with a little bit of ego death, but however a little bit of ego awakenings too. There's some confidence being like struck into both you guys. Queen of Cups, that's real love. Cancer energy. Something about dogs may resonate, or dogs are a sign you're going to start seeing. Maybe somebody here just has a dog or an ESA animal or something. The Hierophant, nice. Oh yeah, something about 10 of Pentacles. That is my real estate card or property management card. For some of you guys that do have a dog and you're in an apartment and it's either breed restriction problems or it is weight restriction problems. Side note, get the ESA papers. Property FHA management, we can't decline after that point, right? It's an ESA pet. It's a 210-pound St. Bernard, but it's my ESA animal. We can't say nothing about that. Anyways, the Empress, boom. All right, Empress card on the Hierophant. Another card of marriage, and the Divine Feminine energy shows up. Sorry, I'm human. 8 of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Knight of Swords, just as God planned. In you and your person's energy, God is like Dr. Evil, being like, the best part of my plan is no one can stop me. You guys could literally move to opposite ends of the planet, and God would figure out a way to move mountains to bring you guys back together, because you guys are actually going to start power couple vibes, or some of you guys met or went through and worked together. Okay? Oh my goodness, thank you, Melody. Love you, love you. Actually, can I do a like thing on here? Yeah, okay, cool. Thank you so much. You are so generous. Make prediction distance. Aries on Pisces. I actually see your Pisces going to come out at some of the distance. That's why your Pisces already making dreams, and that's the dreams were getting planned into reality for you guys to come back together. All right? Pisces reading is coming up at the end, too. Now, Cancer, for you, even that little shout out, that may resonate to some of you guys, because I think you guys even had talks maybe of entrepreneurship or starting your own business, or like more of just a power couple vibes. Side note too, some of you guys, either you or your person, may have money coming in the form of an inheritance or some kind of a bonus that either you, your person, or both y'all find out about, just so you know. All right? There's a little bit of different vibes coming in off of this, that there's some unexpected financial abundance for you and your person as a result of you two coming together, because when you two do come together, I know I'm going to wind up seeing the Emperor card come out. That's divine union. There ain't no going back from this when the Emperor and the Empress come together. I literally got a short made about what happens when the Emperor and the Empress comes together. You might want to look it up. So we got Aquarius and Taurus energies here. Virgo, Cancer, Scorpio, Cancer. Oh yeah, some of you guys, it could be crab on crab. Or definitely water sign on water sign. So Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Libra, Taurus. Virgo again. Capricorn again. Gemini and Sagittarius so far. All right, repeating threes are showing up. Some of you guys might even be a life path 3 or 33. Repeating 10s are coming in too. And something about U-Haul trucks resonates. On the, you guys are moving in together and you're not telling anybody about it. Because you guys are like entrepreneurial boss moves and you can like work and live and be and just exist anywhere. This is something that the silence is driving you all batty, but the silence is having for a really good death card transformation into the 3 of Cups on the 10 of Pentacles. Okay? That's a long-term plan. God has plans for you guys to be together long-term, 10 Pentacles. Okay? That's a 10-plus year business plan, life plan being put into place. You're a person with all this Scorpio and Pisces energy coming in off of this. Your person's rather nostalgic about you right now. So they're making some silent moves. Death card, Scorpio, the most mysterious sign in the zodiac. They're making some secret moves behind the scenes to put things in place to 3 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles come your way. You totally want to put some butter on your crab legs. But anyways, that's like my real giggle. That's not even my man laugh. Anyways, King of Wands to the Queen of Cups. You turned a player good. You kind of knew it too, didn't you? Some of you guys might read tarot yourselves and you've already done reads or pulls on this. That you're like, Archer, I'm stressed and depressed, but it's almost happening exactly as I thought it was going to. Right? That's either you or your person. Some of you guys, maybe both of you guys are in the tarot. But the thing on this is here is with the silent moves they're putting into place, we have an end of a player era, King of Wands, Sagittarius energy, meets an era of real love. It's not that this person was intentionally doing this stuff to you. Yeah, when they met you, they were going to play you. You were one of their marks, but you're the one they can't do it to because every time they need you, you just show up at the right time. When they think about you, when they reach out to you, yes, some of you guys have already made contact behind the scenes, but you're totally like, nope. It's on a need-to-know basis. See your way the other way, go away. I swear you guys aren't telling anybody about this because there's something very taboo about it. Some of you guys, it might be like a pending breakup or you're just on a break, pending divorce or something that never actually happens in any way, shape, or form. Even for some of you guys, your person might be facing some kind of binding situation or legalities or something that, good Lord, is going to help. I'm just keep hearing case dismissed. Somehow somebody doesn't show up or something. Even if it's just spiritual court with the 9 of Swords, that they're in a lockdown because they were going to play you, now they can't play you anymore, and they really felt you made a player, King of Wands, fall in love, Queen of Cups. Now they're sitting here going, Archer, I've got a clue what I'm doing. I don't know how to love people. I've never been loved right. Nobody loved me right. I'm like, that's okay. Cancer's good at that department. You guys can learn from each other. It's a big lesson in trust, though, because with what they put you through, you're like, but see, then you're also getting really pissed off when you keep going to tarot, other tarot channels and tarot readings, and they're like, oh, wow, Cancer, you're disconnecting from this. They're going to come and pour their heart out to you and apologize for what they did, and you're going to walk away and tell them to pound sand. And you, Cancer, are sitting here going, I am so frickin' sick of hearing that. That's okay. Most tarot channels are just self-help channels for themselves. They're just projecting their crap out onto everybody else, right? The ones who really know Cancer knows Cancer. You got to do something really bad for a Cancer to walk away. Otherwise, Cancer is basically like the Kit to the Cross Watcher's Michael. And will sit there and wait like Noah, working on their 4th house energy until the person reaches out, and then boom, the car activates and goes and picks up Michael, right? And it's not that you don't know how to detach. You rule over the 4th house, Cancer. You understand real love more than anybody. You're the mother of the zodiac. So where anybody else can't forgive and anybody else would walk away, I'm being told you forgave this person before they even did it. And the thing is, though, it doesn't make you any less mad that it's taken forever to happen. Page of Pentacles, though. If you haven't already heard from them at some point, you will in the week ahead, okay? But I really feel like for 77% of you guys, you're already making plans behind the scenes, but due to lessons you've learned to keep your pie holes cut. 8 of Swords, right? You're not cutting anybody out no matter what all the other tarot channels say. You're willing to give somebody a shot because you love them, Queen of Cups. And 3 of Cups. I mean, you're mad at them, right? You're mad at them, King of Swords. They hurt you. They pissed you off. But you're like, in a way, you're kind of like, ooh, when they get back, I'm going to just Ace of Wands all over. Right? You're right. It's total vibes that 77% of you already know this is going to work out. The other 23% of you do, and you're not trusting your intuition. You're just not trusting your intuition. You're like, how can I trust my intuition, Archer? They effed me over, and then everybody before them effed me over. What if it does happen again? No, I'm not disconnecting and walking away, but I'm scared out of my freaking mind. What if it happens again? See other tarot readers that are currently snooping? Hi, I know you're here. Hi. Anyways, that's when Cancer goes quiet. It's not that they're disconnecting. It's that they're scared it's going to happen again. Anyway, I don't know why I did that. Anyways, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Wands, the Seven of Swords, Six of Pentacles. See, for some of you guys, they did move out and bail and abandon on you. And you're like, Archer, they're saying all the right stuff now, or they will be in the week ahead. Remember, this is the next 7 days, right? It's like, what if they do this again? I'm being told to tell you they shall not. Six of Pentacles. You have a breadcrumber that's turning into an equal and balanced person because the Knight of Wands is indeed reversed. Somebody here rides a motorcycle, or some of you guys keep hearing raging motorcycle engine noises outside your home? So the thing on this is, it's like, because you know this connection is deeper than what most of the other tarot readers online have ever dealt with. That's why you're hanging in there, and that's why the other readers can't pull your energy, right? Because they're going to do what they've done in their life and just tell the other person to pound sand, it's over, it's done, which really means it's not over and done. They can't get over it. But you're like, I was over it when they did it to me. I love them and I want things to work out. I'm very scared I'm going to lose them again. What if they come back and run again? What if they come back and leave again? I'm scared. I just want to love them. I know. They want to love you too. Cancer, if you want to book a personal reading with me to go deeper on this one, or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link that's pinned in the bio in the description box. Randy Merrill, what up? What up, good sir? What up? The Devil. But the Devil even came out reversed with the Eight of Pentacles. You guys do work well together. And the Eight of Wands. Cancer, you guys are either going to wind up moving in together, back in together. Neither of you guys are currently in your forever homes. The next move, though, is a move made for two. It literally has a real estate sign on there saying sold. Eight of Wands, the repeating eights. Leo, Sagittarius energy. Pisces comes in. Taurus and Capricorn. Gemini. So this is wild because your person is now awakening to the fact that this is that deep of a connection and they've never had it like this before. Eight of Wands. So whatever the obstacles were, they're getting rid of them. You can actually trust them this time. Venus moving into your sign, Uranus moving into Gemini. The thoughts and the mouth is speaking the words coming from the heart, not the brain anymore. And so your person's speaking from their heart now. So whatever the obstacles were, including their fear of failure, their fear of commitment. Yeah, you guys both have the same fear. What if it happens again? It really, mirroring says what? Phrasing. But anyways, you guys are overcoming this. You got a 94% chance of reunion this week. 99% by the end of May. Okay? God wants the Cancerians that haven't been paying attention to the songs around you guys to really start listening to them. And not the songs that you pick, not the songs that are in your playlist. I mean, you go into a public place or a restaurant or wherever, and there's music on the PA systems. Listen to the lyrics and the song that are being played at that moment because they're speaking to you. The World card. You guys come together and it goes the distance with the World card. You guys are what each other. I'm hearing, she's everything I ever wanted, everything I need. She's everything to me. It's that country song. I think it is. I forget what that song is, but I hope this helps. Cancer, remember, down in the comment section, leave that text message or that DM that you would send to your person right now without saying their name, okay? You're safe here, Steve from Blue's Cruise. All right, go ahead and pop it down there. And thank you for hyping, liking the reading, and interacting. It does help us and helps get the channel out there. All right? Otherwise, until next we meet, Devil reversed. Your person did beat the Devil, Cancer. All done. They love you now. All right? You know how they used to pick the devil over you, whatever their devil of choice was, beating an addiction or whatever it was? They've now chose you over that. I love it. Okay. I love you guys. Until next we meet, I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Yeah, it's the Tim McGraw song, Sassy Girl. That's the one. That's the song I was hearing. I don't think I can sing in that key. Hi, Caitlin. What up? How you doing, hon? What up, what up? Shelly, Precious Cooker. All right. Hold on. I'm fixing the mic before Aquarius or Leo or Pisces starts messing around with me. All right. Love you, Cancer. Spinny hugs. Big spinny hugs, Renee. How you doing? All right. Leo. Onward to Leo. It's that Tim McGraw song. My best friend. She's everything I ever wanted. And see, I can't sing that key. That's out of my register. But it's that one. I don't want to mess up. And now I hear Taylor Swift. When you think Tim McGraw, I hope you think of me. Oh, it's Brad Paisley. It's Brad Paisley. I gotta learn country music better to move to Tennessee. Ooh, I'm still Motown. All right, hold on a second, Leo. Take a lunch break. Hold on. Now I'm totally confused. I don't know. Mel, help out. Which song am I singing, Mel? Melissa's still the best business manager in the frickin' universe, I swear. And I still was trained as a child to chew with my mouth closed. So what you doing, Leo? How are you? Hi. What's up? I still got strawberries on the brain, too. I do not understand that. Maybe it's just a young childhood memory or something. I don't know. All right, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Now we read for Leo. It is Brad Paisley. Thank you, Sunshine. I'm like, for all I know at this point, it's like Weird Al Yankovic. I do not have a clue. Aw, thank you, Beverly. You know, we're all going through some stuff. You gotta make fun, have some fun at life. Always get the last laugh on death, because in the end, death always gets the last laugh on us. All right, you ready, Victoria? You're not a Leo, you're Victoria Beckham. You're my favorite Spice Girl. Oh, Posh Spice. Oh, Ace of Wands. Curse you, David Beckham. No, we do not do curses here. Tell you what I want, what I really, really want. Anyways. All right, Leo. You are right on time, Empress everything. Let's rock and roll. Let's do it, Leo. Let us, for you, use the Archer deck. All right. Leo, I'm going to drink more. And then you're going to be at 107.27. So let's do this to it. Here we go. You're in Europe? I'm in the United States. Hi, Rachel. What up? All right. Leo, you're 107.27 if I didn't say that already. I already knew it, though. So what up, Leo? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. And, Leo, if you do want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the links in the description or pinned in the bio. It'll take you over to the link tree. All right. Think about your person. And, God, tap me in. Tune me into Leo's energy. Leo, you're going to let me do the impersonation with everything going on in the world today? Have you watched the news, Leo? Seriously? Okay, Leo. Okay. Nobody's allowed to flag me for this, y'all, because this is a joke, and Leo asked for it. What Leo wants, Leo gets. All right? I can pick on Leo. Nobody else can. Anyways, you know you're kind of a big deal, Leo. I mean it. Frankie told me. Your dominant rock is the sun. Beautiful planet. Beautiful rock. I know. I love it all. Known a lot of Leos in my life. All the other signs, they just get little rocks or satellites. Moon's not even really a planet. But Leo gets the sun. Let's build a ballroom. Okay. Give me 2 shovels for Leo. You said I could do that. Okay. All right. Caitlin, Leo said I could do that. If you guys want, I'll do something else. All right? All right? We can do it another way. All right? It's just fine if you want. I don't have to go in either direction. We can pick on each side of the political aisle. All right. Let's go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Leos. Roar. Overall energy is the Ten of Swords. Either my impersonation upsets you or you've got a serious lockdown that you're overcoming in a period in your head of like just feeling stuck and not knowing what decision to make and just being at a point of being like, I'm just not making any, right? 10 of Cups. Talk about transformation. You're going to know what to do. You're going to feel confident enough to make a decision. You've got some serious, abundant, warm front energy coming your way. All right? Something about a DoorDash driver, Uber driver, somebody getting into the wrong car, something like that. Maybe some of you guys like just in the parking lot and you got the same type of car that everybody else has, and like I'm seeing the Leo maybe going up to like the wrong car, pulling the door handle, and be like, whoops, oops, sorry, my bad. Or somebody putting your kid in the wrong car. What? Oh my God. Okay, Eight of Cups to the Knight of Pentacles. I love this. Leo, the reason for this Ten of Swords is because you are so far ahead of the curve. That's why God's throwing the Knight of Pentacles at you in the week ahead. You're so awoke. You're so far ahead. The Knight of Pentacles is not the oldest, moving, slowest energy in the deck. The horse should be nicknamed Elmer's and taken out back behind the barn, old Yeller style. It's not that. The Knight of Pentacles always comes in when you're moving too fast. You're so far ahead of the energetical curve of the sheeple. Remember, the rest of the people will be by where we are today, not until 2033. All right? And by then, gas cars and classic cars won't even be allowed on the roads anymore. Okay? The Knight of Pentacles shows up when you need to, like, slow your roll. Like in the traditional Rider-Waite deck, where the Knight of Pentacles is the knight that's so far ahead of the other knights that he has time to get off the horse and just walk it to the finish line. I'd love to see somebody win the Kentucky Derby that style. That'd be kind of cool. You know what I mean? But that's it. You're so far ahead of your person, they got to catch up. You love them, but they're a little slow. And they're dealing with a lot of crap, too. Some of you guys, they're cutting some kind of a karmic energy out. But we'll see what's up with that. Virgo, say what? All right, I've got the Hierophant, Taurus energy, the Death card, Scorpio. Some of you guys have strong fixed in your chart. Some of y'all might even be like Taurus moon, might have Scorpio rising or Venus, something like that where these play into it. Aries is even showing up too with Two of Wands. And the King of Swords does show that you're coming out of, like, you've already made it over the mountain of a lot of overthinking energies, see? And that you're at that crossroads of like, okay, which way we go? Am I ready? What do we do? Right? Six of Pentacles and the Ace of Pentacles. Very nice. Two of Pentacles into the Queen of Pentacles and the Four of Wands. I'm being told to tell you, Leo, too, if you haven't watched it yet, that there is more for you in the Twin Flame reading that I did earlier this morning. All right, check it out. It's in the May playlist and the Fan Messages playlist. It's the true definition of what the Twin Flame journey is. You might like it. Look it up. Some of you guys are dealing with your Twin Flame, too. Aries and Taurus, Aquarius, Capricorn energy on that. Strong Virgo, little Cancer and Pisces, just for flavor. We've got the Justice card. Libra's just entered the chat with the Three of Pentacles on the Moon card. I just called Cancer and Pisces, and they just showed up, right? It's like I knew this card was coming. Because your person is finishing cutting out a karmic energy or somehow getting justice served to them in order to come in and be ready for you, Queen of Pentacles, to the Four of Wands. Some of you guys, your person, are born on the 4th, 14th, or 24th. The 1st, the 21st, the 7th, and the 5th, 25th and 15th is here, 13th, 31st, the 6th, and the 26th so far. Repeating threes are stalking you too. If they haven't been, they're gonna. But on this Justice card to the Three of Pentacles, you have serious abundance coming in. If I didn't know better, I would say when I asked, this is why I love reading for you, Leo. Leo, when I asked you guys to think about your person, right, at the beginning of the reading, about 64% of you guys thought about yourself. Leo, think about your person. Okay, me. What abundance is coming from me? Leo's like, that's actually how tarot works, Archer. I'm like, shh, don't tell everybody else. They'll get confused. Anyways, the Justice card on the Three of Pentacles. So, we're totally buddies, Leo. I like you. I like you. Anyways, now the thing is that with the incoming abundance that your Three of Pentacles guardian angels are bringing your way, okay, there's going to be a little bit of energetical justice. There's going to be a little bit of jealousy coming in the ranks, okay? Because with as much that's coming in to have you enter into a glow-up stage where you feel confident enough to overcome the Ten of Swords and make that Ten of Cups decision that you want, not the Ten of Cups decision anybody else wants for you. Okay, something about May 15th might be a date that resonates. You might want to make a note about it, okay? I don't know why, but I just heard dry as a popcorn fart. That's so gross. It's so gross. Leo, stop that. But, okay, so Three of Pentacles on the Justice card. It's like after a period of a dry spell or something. Something about a lawn cutting service or an HOA may resonate to you guys. But, okay. The results of you focusing on you and doing the work and focusing just on your work, your job, your abundance, and everything that's going on in your life, You literally did make the right decision by choosing you. When I was like, think about your person, Leo. And you're like, okay, I'm thinking about me, Archer. And I'm like, nice. Leo, Venus, say what? So you don't even realize it. You are so tractor beam tunnel vision focused on yourself that the shrapnel, the fallout, some of you guys might come from a military family, or maybe you or your person are active or retired. Thank you for your service, traveling soldier. But it's kind of like that you're so worried about manifesting the abundance that the energetical fallout is like going down a dirt 2-lane highway road, and all of a sudden out of the blue, you're calling in your person too. And not those X's that come in, the energies that, like when you go to every other tarot reading, it's like, oh wow, here comes that person showing up again. Okay, and we're gonna pretend we're not talking about this person, but then we're gonna keep talking about the person to the point that you click out of the tarot reading. It's not that person. This is your Ten of Cups dreams, remember? So it's the person you're calling in, not the person that wants you to forgive them. Not the person that everybody else tells you you're supposed to be with. Some of you guys, something about an arranged marriage may resonate. Some of you guys, it might even be a same-sex thing. Strong Capricorn energy on this, but Pisces and Cancer are hanging out too, and I'm not sure why. I mean, I know, but I'm not telling. Cool. I'm being told that part's on a need-to-know basis. So in the Four of Wands, the Ace of Pentacles, I think there's some doors being closed on some pain-in-the-butt energies. Like permanently closed, gone, bye, see you, get out of town, don't come back, don't let the door hit you, where the good Lord split you, right? So that you guys can come together to be with that person that is truly the one on your mind, not the one every other tarot reader on YouTube talks to you about, right? I know if I had to put up with that all the time, I'd wind up just wanting to know about money all the time too. I get it. Exactly. This is the tarot channel that calls the other tarot channels out. It's cool. Don't worry. But anyways, so yep. We have a lot of tarot readers watching right now, or Snoops watching right now. All right, Mole. So yeah, they're still totally digitally watching you. Total twin flame journey vibes across the board. So which means there's a karmic that's being cut out, locked up, gone, go away, goodbye. They're gonna just go back to be with their karmic pain in the ass anyways, so that you and your person get the justice you guys seek. Libra, Virgo energy, right? It might be drier than like Sahara Desert right now, but it's getting ready to flow, like overflow, all right? This party's going to be a real barn burner, I just heard. I don't know. Whoa. Anyways, that's cool, man. I dig it. So the thing on this is, I actually feel like some of you guys actually still live together, or you got back together, and you're trying to make it work already, even possibly too. Because it really feels like God with the Three of Pentacles, which represents like the guardian angels watching over you while you're being breadcrumbed. There's something about train tracks. Like train track work, or somebody fixing work, or maybe somebody takes the train or something. Train construction on the railroad tracks. I don't know. I'm just calling them. So it's a whatever comes out. I set the parameters. Some of you guys chatbot GTP is your best friend, or you got that nano thing in your phone now that's like the smart ass passive aggressive chatbot thingy that helps you. Hey, it might just be a thing. Because we've blocked out in this reading with this justice card, we blocked out the lower vibrational energy. Okay? So this brings in that the struggles from that lower vibrational energy cleared out. God has seen everything that you've gone through and that they've gone through, and you guys are basically everything you've overcome and gone through in the past, like say 4 to 12 months. It's time for a dharmic reward, a dharmic payout for what you've gone through. Some of you guys have only been able to talk to your person in the car, I'm being told. Something about car conversations or car dates. That's when you really figure out if you can put up with somebody long term, is when you go on a road trip with them. Sometimes it just winds up being like driving the car with the parking brake on. What? I know, exactly. But that's a thing on this. It's like coming out of car date mode and actually making time to be in each other's homes and to come together and be together and bring your Ten of Cups dreams into reality. Capricorn, Pisces energy, Capricorn, Taurus, Cancer, Scorpio, Libra, Aries, Pisces, Cancer, Capricorn. Aries, Pisces, and Cancer, and Capricorn seem to be taking the lead on this one. Four of Swords, the Knight of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune. This wheel is getting ready to come back around. That comes in a different direction. Jaw dropped, Wheel of Fortune. They do choose you this time. Oh my gosh. Somebody's eating Chinese food. Oh, Leo. Do you know what to do with the fortune cookies and the Chinese food, Leo? If you're eating Chinese food, when you open the fortune cookie and you break and read the fortune, don't forget, you always have to add the words in bed to the end of any fortune as you read it. Read the fortune in bed, okay? Because that's how the Ace of Wands shows up. Very nice. That's what she said. What? I know, right? It's getting hot in here. Oh, stop it. Somebody's got a very interesting playlist in their phone. Somebody touched Eminem's butt. As hard as your self-love journey has been, God is literally Ace of Wands, seeing the adversities that you've overcome. I'm seeing, to quote Titanic, to quote that scene in Titanic, when they finally bring the safe up from the ocean before it goes all Geraldo Rivera on stuff, right? I'm seeing that scene of just, it's payday, boys. Like, this is the Ace of Wands coming in, all right? So you've got that dharmic payout that comes in. Something about forgetting a safe combination or a password resonates to a Leo or something, or like, because like I'm seeing a Leo who gets a little Ace of Wands, a little fired up every time you get logged out of your computer, you get kicked out, you got to reset your password every month. It can't be the same password as it was last month, and you've already used that password, right? I don't know, something like that might resonate. But the Chariot to the Three of Cups, you guys are coming together for long term on this. And you don't even expect it. You're like, I don't even want to care about love right now. I'm just focusing on me. And you end up calling in love as a result of not even focusing on love. You're literally the definition of the whole, you'll find love when you're not looking for it. Bingo, Ace of Wands. I love it for you, Leo. Leo, darling buddy, I do hope that helps. Your hair is gorgeous. Your eyes sparkle in the sunlight. But anyways, Ace of Pentacles. And your money don't jingle jingle. It's digital. I love it. Leo, until next we meet, I do hope this helps. All right? Until then, though, I do love you to the moon and back and all that other fun stuff. You're awesome. Known a lot of Leos in my life. Beautiful people. Wonderful. Beautiful. Not made in China. Anyways, I love you. All right? Change your password to screw this place 779966. I don't care. Hashtag $. Anyways, until next we meet, Leo, I love you and I'll see you then. Peace, love, spinny hugs. Bye. Don't forget, Leo, down in the comment section, if you fall for this one, put your password. Put your text message or your DM to your person without saying their name. All right? It's your safe place down here. And thank you for hyping and liking the reading, Ace of Wands. Or go ahead, put your password, 1234. It's a combination to my luggage. I love you, Leo. I'll see you later. Bye. All right, onward and forward, guys. Thank you all for being here, too. Everyone in the chat, love the likes for you guys. Tap the screen, show some love. You guys deserve it. And thank you to the Mod Squad, too. You guys are killer. All right. Onward and forward. We're going to do Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. On to Virgolicious. Okay. Hold on. I wish to eat more of my pumpkin bread. Okay, hold on. I want tacos later, too. Oh, it's a taco pumpkin day. Cool. Okay. Hold on, Virgo, hold on. Hold on. Mama T, she did raise me with manners. I was raised as a child to not, like, talk with my mouth full. So hold on just a second, Virgo. We'll do your reading in just a second, okay? Give me just a second. We'll be okay. So, Virgo, what you up to? What you doing? When I actually eat out in public or privately, I actually am very polite. This is a bit. Are you okay with that, Virgo? Virgo, no gleeking on my table. That's not funny. My Virgo moon and Virgo rising both got upset by that. Robert, I don't like this stuff. All right, Virgo. I love pumpkin bread enchanted moon. That's the Starbucks stuff. It's good. Right, Infinite? Doesn't that sound good, Infinite Faith? I know, right? I'm doing okay, Ashley. Am I good? how am I doing? Can we go out to like the Kentucky Derby and have dinner afterwards? I'm sure I'll fit in just fine, like Dumb and Dumber, right? I cannot believe you guys hang out and watch me do this crap. It's so fun. I love you guys. Oh, there it is. Hello. I'm a 44-year-old child when I'm in this mode, but when I'm in Emperor mode producing for the channel, you can't mess with me. I'm a total boss. I don't make money moves. I make life shifts. Oh, I haven't seen Bill in a minute. All right, that was basically just my intermission, so we're good. All right. So, oh, the cilantro chicken tacos? That sounds really good. Whoa. Okay, that's cool. All right, now, let's see. Virgo, you are going to the 122 in the chat. Love that like for you guys. You guys totally deserve it. All right, now that I've been like, let's do Virgo. Here we go. Already put Virgo on the screen. Never mind. Already put the banner up. Oops. Duh. You being intentionally dense, Archer? Huh? Virgo. Let's go with the modern. Whoa, what was that? Let's go with the modern day. I'm still. It's the nicotine, Victoria. I quit smoking on March 18th this year, so I'm still in like that transition phase. Because I was told by a really, 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 really smart, like genius woman that it would take like 2 years to like fully transition off of cigarettes. So I'm like, okay, I accept the challenge. I'm gonna do it instantly. So I still, when I hit that, it's a little weird. I'm doing just fine. No, it's okay. Doesn't take 2 years. It kind of does, Archer. No, I'm okay. Anyways, Virgo, you are going to be at 125.45. All right, let's go. All right, Virgo, we're going to use the modern day for you. I kind of dig that, Virgo. So let's see what we got for you. Think about your person and let's dive in. All right, Virgo, what do we have for Virgo, God? Give me everything you got for Virgo for the week ahead from whenever Virgo finds this. Ed said, Deb's like Virgo with no cilantro tacos. Okay, we'll just do regular tacos. You can do it. I think I'm doing okay with it, Shelly. It's not bad, actually. I do still have a few moments, like while I was getting Mama T placed and found her place to be and live and go, all that stuff. There were a few times that I wanted one, but the person meant more to me than the cigarettes, so I stuck with it. And the house is so much nicer and smells better, and from painting it, it's just so clean again. Oh, I've turned into a clean freak. I've turned into a minimalist clean freak, and I love it. All right, Virgo, 2 shuffles. Let's go. Here we go. 1 and 2. Are some of you guys working on your home or quitting an addiction or something? Let's find out. That's my job. So on that note, let's love. That was the Sun card. This deck for the vivacious, Virgolicious, victorious Virgos, because victory is yours. Overall energy is the Page of Pentacles. That was the same overall energy for Leo. Some of you guys might be dealing with a Leo, or maybe like Leo is part 1 of the reading, Virgo's part 2. All right? Especially those of you that might be Virgo-Leo cuspers. Justice is right underneath that too. Libra entered the chat. What up? Libra, Capricorn, Leo energy comes in with the 6 of Swords under the 2 of Pentacles with the Chariot. It's like kind of on the Ace of Pentacles and the Moon and the 8 of Swords. So you're getting rid of something that's been secretly in the way, privately holding you back from this fresh new start with this 2 of Pentacles choice decision that you're cutting out the bad crap with Justice card, getting your justice. So you can 6 of Swords go in the direction with the person you want to go because you're tired of having to hide things with your person while your life's going to hell over here with this person, I think. All right, we'll find out. Let's see where it goes. All right, give me, I just want to get down to 9 cards. Aw, thank you, Chloe. I love you too. Spinny hugs. All right, let's go. You ready, Kelly? All right. Exactly. I love it too, Kelly, to not have the cigarette smell in the house. The Jeep had the cigarette smell. The Silverado doesn't. I can't do it. I'm like, I will not smoke in that truck. It smells so beautiful. The house smells so beautiful, right? Especially when I pick like, what flavor is this? Hold on, Virgo. Maybe Virgo here is trying to work on switching over to vaping too. Because I still don't remember where I sit the stupid thing. What flavor is this Geek Bar? I don't know. I pick it by, oh, it's Mexico Mango. Oh, very nice. Very nice. My name's Juan. Yeah, maybe there's a Virgo working on like quitting smoking, quitting drinking, not having to want any more of those 2 a.m. nightcaps or something, or the sneaking out behind the garage for the smoke. 10 of Wands. That's a burden to put away. But in the Emperor and the Queen of Swords, you are getting some kind of justice on this. High Priestess. You're like, shut up, Archer. Don't let the Crosswatcher and don't let the Karmic know. I'm like, oh, okay. 5 of Wands. Out cold without even laying a glove on him. Very nice. Very nice. Vindication with the 2 of Wands, the Magician. With the 5 of Swords, you're choosing to overcome this crap that's been getting in your way. And making you feel all 10 of Wands. If I didn't know better, I'd swear this was a reading for you, Virgo. You're like, I know who I want. I know who I'm sick of. I know who I'm getting rid of. You want to talk about you because nobody else actually even ever asks you, hey, Virgo, you okay? Right? 10 of Wands. Sagittarius energy on this one. Because I feel almost like I see somebody playing dumb around you, right? Are you being intentionally dense, Crosswatcher? Oh, yeah. like an incoming, like rain, storms or something may resonate to you, dry spell. It's all over the place. Weather is affecting y'all. Someone's got recordings of you or screenshots of you in their phone. I really kind of do, like, you guys are coming to the end of a period of like a forced isolation, 10 of Wands, in order to protect yourself, while working on Queen of Swords to the Emperor, cutting out some like serious karmic pain in the butt energy. Some of you guys that could even go to legals with justice, okay? But it's like coming to the end of an exhausting and a humiliating battle, right? Because you really never thought this karmic would wind up being a karmic in the first place, because you really just only ever hooked up with the karmic to make your person jealous because you found out they were cheating on you or something, entertaining other options. Some about strawberries may resonate. Yeah, Sag energy keeps showing up. I keep seeing these old visions of me and my grandma when I was a baby archer, and we'd pick strawberries so she could make strawberry jam. I don't know why I keep getting hooked on the strawberries right now. But anyways, I think I actually remember how to make it too. I don't know. Magician card, I probably do. Because even the magician is not always the Virgo, you've got all the tools, you know what you're doing. You're sitting here going, I've been through a lot of crap, Archer. My ducks are not in a row. In fact, I'm pretty sure one of them's a squirrel. Right? And it's got you kind of 10 of Wands batty inside. Leo energy. Leo energy on the 2 of Wands. 5 of Wands shows the struggles. The 5 of Wands, those lessons, the tests that have you feel like God's knocked you out cold. TKO. Oh, that's a cool thing, Virgo. I'm seeing Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Remember that video game? Anyways, is somebody a gamer? Somebody playing Roblox or something maybe? There, at least I brought myself into the proper timeline instead of continuously dating myself. Somebody here thinks they're really old, or there's an age difference. You're not old, Virgo. Your soul's still young. It's just that flesh-colored plant you're living in. It's getting older. But you got to have at least a laugh or two, because in the end, death always gets the last laugh on us. And you're going to get some justice. You're getting vindicated. All right? Look at you running. Running. All right? It's cool, Enchanted Moon. I have no clue how I know about it. I was never a big sports dude. I was like always a computer dork and a tech geek. I wasn't popular in high school, but it's helping me out a lot now. Anyways. So, some of you guys are coming to this end of this forced isolation. How did this person humiliate you so much? Because you really want a justice card close out this karmic cycle, don't you? Because even if it's scotch tape and baling wire, the magician is making stuff happen with the tools that are available. This is my MacGyver card, right? Because even if it's just a paper clip and a pen cap, you're figuring out a way to get rid of some karmic vibes that have like just done anything they can to humiliate you and break every promise so that you can come back with that person that you were just using the karmic for in the first place. Yeah, the King of Pentacles. The 5 of Pentacles, Justice is back. Oh my God, and the Page of Pentacles, and the Star card. 5 of Cups and Temperance, strong Sagittarius in this energy, Virgo. You're at this point here, like, it's like you all were trying to just make each other jealous the whole time anyways, or like, because your person was cheating on you, Leo energy, you found someone to cheat on back with them, Pisces energy, and like now we've got 2 people cutting out karmics. It's like it all got so far out of hand that it's like maybe some of you guys are even like, everybody knows about it, everybody found out, we got a whole mess, everything's going to crap, I don't know what to do. And all of that is finally High Priestess, the 5 of Pentacles, the doors being closed. Taurus, Cancer energy. With the Magician on Temperance to the 5 of Cups. So, some of you guys have been called someone else's name. Oh, wow. I've never been called someone else's name before. I can't imagine how horrible that must make someone 5 of Cups feel. I mean, I have been someone's drunk dial before. Every guy knows what that means, though. Anyways, Temperance. Could be some liquid courage or something being involved. But King of Swords to the 8 of Wands. That's where this starts moving faster than expected. Because this is like, look at a message coming in, Virgo, that you received justice and vindicated and somebody's running and getting out of your life. The runner finally runs away. You're like, oh, thank God, right? So you're at the point here that you're like, Archer, I'm not into bringing love like that. I want someone... You want someone more traditional. I'm on a different level. That's right. That's where we are on a different wavelength. Traditional's boring, High Priestess. Cancer, Pisces energy on this. I want someone who can get kicked off an airplane, then thrown out of a place, and then wind up getting a Yoko Ono-looking mugshot all in one night. That's my kind of person. Ha! Temperance. Grandma Sag did always say, behind every joke lies some truth, Archer. I know. Anyways, meanwhile, back at the ranch, the repeating fives are going to be stalking you in the week ahead. And the fives are the number of grace in the tarot, okay? Something about a protest march, or maybe a No Kings protest, or a teachers protest, or a rally, union, Jimmy Hoffa say what, or something gets involved here. But, so, you got old cycles finally coming to a close that you've taken control and power with the Emperor on to bring to an end, so that you two can finally get your stuff on track. Oh! The repeating fives. The 5-5 portal. This is a right now reading. We're in the 5-5 portal energy as we speak. It's the graceful portal. Oh, you're going to make it through this. You're going to make it through this without a scratch on the paint job. This is beautiful. So you and your person can finally stop having to hide your relationship from everyone and go forward the way you guys had wanted to in the first place. And the karmics already have plans to go back to their karmic people anyways, too. So the water seeks its own level. Everything will be fine. All right? So, ooh, something about an atrium or a merger or something. I don't know. Anyways, I'm into investing. I'm getting into biotechs and stuff like that. You go into the pharmaceutical industry and biotech and medicine, that's the next wave of investment future. Somebody here an investor? That's cool. All right. I hope that helps, Virgo. That was very, very interesting. Which just means I want to know more. All right, until next we meet, Virgo, remember, down in the comments section, leave your text, leave your comments to your person without saying their name, all right? It's Steve from Blues Clues down there. And make sure to comment and interact with each other. And thank you for hyping, liking the reading. Until next we meet, I love you, Virgo, and I will see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye. I'm a Virgo moon and rising. I totally get it. I remember growing up, I lived on a lake in northern Michigan. Lost its thrill as I got older. Nashville, Tennessee, someday. Long distance information. Hurry home so we can go. Okay. Nice. Hold on, I want my George Harrison biscuit, Yoko. Hold on. I don't even have any Pisces placements. George Harrison. That's my biscuit, Yoko. You sitting on my amplifier. All right, on to Libra. Thank you to everybody for being here, and thank you to the mod squad for what you guys are doing to keep the chats awesome sauce. What up, Astrology Fitness? Pisces is indeed awesome. Pretty awesome. It's on Google. Abraham Lincoln said it. It's a fact. That ancient Chinese philosopher, Hu Flung Pu. I still have his book on tape. Spots on the wall. All right, Libra. All right, next up is going to be Libra. Why? I don't know. That's where God decided to put Libra, was between Virgo and Scorpio. It's not my place to figure that part out. It's the way of the universe. Was that the Rice-A-Roni jingle? That was kind of cool. All right. What's up? I am the one. Amen. Peace. Peace be with you. All right, let's see. Libra. Ow. Stop it. Give me my hand back. All right, Libra. Let's use the stained glass tarot. No. Oh, no, I don't want that one. Oh, it literally like slid away. Hold on. All right, let's just go with the Rockstar deck. This is our awesome main modest with the mostest, Melissa with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot's deck. Let's use this one. Ooh, the Hierophant and the Hanged Man. And the Chariot. Very nice. That's all major arcana. A nice change. We did a timeline jump or a little shuffle. All right, let's see where this goes, Libra. You're going to be at, let's put you at like 139. I shouldn't. It's a hardwired. Maybe it slid down a little bit. Should be okay. I went back and went like total old school, Shelly. It's a wired mic. It's plugged right into the phone now. I'm like, I'm not even messing with it anymore. I got like $1,000 worth of awesome studio equipment. And I'm like, I'm keeping it because I'll figure out how to do something with it someday. But for the time being, it's just hanging out back there. Apparently I'm a good tech guy, but not a good sound engineer. I just play the guitars. I don't sit and produce. All right, Libra. Let's timestamp you already. Let's timestamp you at 1:40:04, shall we? We shall. So what's up, Libra? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. And think about your person, and let's rock and roll. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Libra's energy. And as a thank you, Libra, we're going to use fellow Libra gangs, Melissa with Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, the deck that she gifted me, her Rockstar deck. She does a lot for the channel. She's an awesome bestie, the best business manager the company could ever ask for. Do a little pay it forward, please, and thank you. And subscribe to Sunshine Intuitive Tarot, all right? We're working to manifest 1,000 subscribers in here for her before we get to my birthday on July 7th. All right, so let's make it happen. She's with Libra. Keep her Libra gang together. Gang, skeet, skeet. I'm not black. Okay. All right, Libra, 2 shuffles. 1. I'm black from the waist down. Oh, thank you. That's what he said. 2 shuffles. 1. Hold it together, Archer. And 2. Let's love this deck for the lovable, lovely Libras. Case dismissed. Overall energy is the 3 of Swords. I think you guys are getting unstuck. Your own thoughts are what are getting in the way for both of you guys. All right? You're both checking on Melody. Oh, behave. 3 of Swords is the Moon card. It's a fear. This 3 of Swords. You know how the 3 of Swords is a person, a place, or a thing. It's not always just they're cheating on you. That's Tarot 101. I'm being told with it being an overall energy, y'all both are just a little fear. It's like you're both afraid of it failing, but I actually see it working out. Okay? So let's see where this goes. Hangman, strong Pisces energy, Libra, Cancer, and Taurus. Okay, let's see. I have the Knight of Wands, Leo energy, 3 of Cups, Cancer. You guys will wind up married to the person that's on your mind. The 7 of Pentacles, Taurus energy, the 9 of Pentacles, Virgo, the Wheel of Fortune, Cancer and Sagittarius, the 10 of Swords, Gemini, the Queen of Cups for Cancer, Page of Cups, Pisces, Sun card, Leo. By the end of the week ahead, you're going to actually be rather happy about the outcome and optimistic on this. Things are going in a different direction with the Knight of Wands and the 3 of Cups. I'm seeing here that y'all are close, like you're like this close to breaking the silence, okay? One of you guys are both considering reaching out to the other one. It's getting that close to happening. It could actually be in the next 3 days, all right? I'm hearing that song. It's by my buddy, Phil Spector. He's a fun producer to work with, but it's the Ronettes. I'm hearing that's Be My Baby. That I'm hearing the intro. Oh man, Hal, wasn't that, what was that, Hal Sparks, Hal Blaine? Who was that in the Wrecking Crew on the drums? Because that's what I'm hearing is the, that comes in on this one. Somebody wants you to be their baby, Libra. All right. The thing is, I'm being told that you've got no reason to feel the need to micromanage this connection for whatever reason. That God is planning to gift you with a few things to let you know that communication is coming. Knight of Wands to the 3 of Cups. Now the 7 of Pentacles and the 9 of Pentacles, I'm here to tell you right now that I'm your sign. You've been waiting for a sign to know that they're single, that they're on their own, that they're working on their own stuff, that sort of a thing, right? I'm being told I am your sign. Okay? That 9 of Pentacles, this person is on their own. In the 7 of Pentacles, they're healing their heart. Because in the 7 of Pentacles, on the Rockstar Tarot, it's Debbie Harry, it's Blondie, Heart of Glass. All right? So this person is one of the, like, because of what they've been through, they've chosen to isolate themselves, right? They're currently part of the 90% of the world that has been so messed up by people and other tarot channels. The ones that are like, oh wow, Libra, oh wow, Crosswatcher, this person's coming back, this person's going to reach out, and I don't think you guys are going to do nothing about it. You guys are just going to walk away from it. You guys are not even going to accept it, not even going to talk to them. And I see a Libra like pissed off, being like, I'm so tired of hearing that. I'm sitting here waiting for them to reach out. And like, that's because 90% of the world is like that. Isn't that sad? 90% of the world chooses to not forgive. It's sad, Libra. Your person is like coming out of that stage with the Wheel of Fortune, I do not have any magical rainbow unicorn reason to tell you why they free will Wheel of Fortune choose to reach out, because there isn't one. I'm being told they simply choose to. It is that they make their own free will choice because you have given them enough time to do so when nobody else around them will. Right? You know they got that one creepy weirdo that's like stalks them, tells them who they love. You got the other ones that are either co-workers or in the friend circle, Seven of Cups, Queen of Cups, Page of Cups, that are like, oh yeah, Crosswatcher's all about me. Me and Crosswatcher been together forever. And like, you got liars around you. You got jealous liars around you, Virgo energy. Some of you guys might even be Libra, Virgo, Cuspers. Could be dealing with Leo, Cancer, though. The fixed energy seems strong, too. Leo, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius. Because it's like, the thing in this is, I'm also being told that with communication coming, that you got to start listening to songs that you hear in public. Not the stuff that's like in your playlist or your Spotify. It's like you walk into Target, you walk into Starbucks, listen to what the music on the radio is, because God and your guardian angels are using the musics and the songs to speak with you. Maybe for some of you guys, maybe you're crushing on a celebrity or somebody's in the entertainment industry. Somebody's like a singer-songwriter, all right? Queen of Cups on the Ten of Swords. We got some analysis paralysis that comes up because there's an uncertainty about which way to proceed. But Uranus moving into Gemini is what's going to energize the connection for you and your person, along with Venus moving into Cancer with the Queen of Cups. Somebody here might even be a Libra moon or a Cancer moon. But what I'm seeing on this one is that by giving yourself to God, you're allowing God to channel exactly what is needed to bring your person in. The things you're saying, the things you're doing, the messages you're sending are all being guided by God above. So don't feel weird or stuck in analysis paralysis of like, oh no, I press send. Oh no, I think I'm the runner. Everything is happening exactly as God needs it to for things to work out for you guys. Okay. Libra, this is interesting. This is a very deep connection. There may even be more stuff for you in the twin flame reading that I posted earlier today, the fan message, especially if you're dealing with a twin flame. Okay. All right, so let me get a little more of a layer on this one. And if you do want to book a personal reading with me or check out everything else the Archer Network has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link in the description or pinned in my bio. All right, we have the Eight of Wands with the Ace of Wands. That's a lot of wands. That's what she said. Libra, they kind of totally want to bang your gavel. They see you as a little bit of like their missing puzzle piece. The Hierophant. I told you, Taurus energy is strong with this, Libra. And you and Libra do share the Empress card, right? This here, that's going to the chapel. This person sees a union with you because you guys are on a higher level. They're figuring out that like, oh my God, me and Libra are soulmates. Oh my God, I might have messed up the best thing in my life, Two of Swords. Somebody here smokes and they hide or they cheat on their quitting of the smoking, like sneaking out behind the garage for a cigarette or something, or just out in the air. Because I'm seeing those TikToks where you see people like, I don't smoke, but I need a break. And like somebody goes outside behind the building and they pull out like a box of like ding-dongs or dum-dums, right? And they're like, yeah, I'm just going to have me one ho-ho right now. But Two of Swords. A little bit of hope and faith the Two of Swords represents that stuff is still moving in the progression that it's supposed to, because you are successfully entering into your abundant attraction era this week, Libra. So they're going to notice, because you guys are both still totally privately stalking each other on each other's social medias. Totally. See how you guys are still looking at each other? Notice how normally the Two of Swords has one person that's blindfolded, but yet on this Two of Swords there's two people blindfolded, right? You guys are both still, you guys are both making, your posts are about each other. Some of you guys are, your posts and your social media is how you guys are still connecting, like liking, or just watching but not liking. Somebody's going to butt dial you. Somebody's going to butt dial you, or butt like you. Not like your butt. I mean butt pocket like, oops, oh my God, I just liked Libra's post. Oh God, so busted, but I kind of liked it. Ace of Wands. All right. Something about a house party might resonate or something. Yeah. Strong Pisces. This is the kind of thing that you've been wishing for. It's bringing some of your dreams into reality because you are entering into this attraction era this week. So even though so they got you blocked, but then they're also still watching you from a fake account, okay? And then you got like your guys' friends and your teams are all working. I think I got a similar message for like, it was either Gemini or Taurus, I think. Maybe even Aries. I mean, somewhere early on in the, God, I just said it. I can't believe I don't remember it. But it's the vibes of like somebody, like you got friends watching them. They got friends watching you. And it's like so much going on that your friends and their friends, all y'all's moles could get together and do lunch. Well, you guys keep not talking because you're both scared of like, what if this works out really, really well? Some of you guys have totally noticed your ears burning, getting really hot type of a vibe. It's because they're talking about you. They're talking about you to everybody. Kurt Cobain says, what? You're manifesting communication if your ears be burning. You getting them ears where they turn hot and red and all that stuff? Yep, ears must be burning. Somebody's talking about you. Somebody just dropped some silverware. Company's coming. God will be providing you with clues here as to what your next posts are supposed to be in the week ahead. Since God's telling me Hanged Man on the Moon card, Ace of Wands, all your posts online are about them and vice versa. So the messages and like paying attention to music when you come into like public places and stuff on the radios, that's going to guide you on what to make your next posts about in the coming week ahead. All right. Side note though, some of you guys are going to be working remote in the near future in a job field or an industry that is completely not the job field or industry that you used to be in before. All right. I hope that helps. Libra, that was kind of cool. Dig it. Very interesting. You got Cancer, Pisces, and Taurus are here. Pretty heavy duty on all three of those. All right. Somebody's got a stellium. Sagittarius, Leo's here. Pretty heavy duty on the Sagittarius, too. It's like a four-wheel drive. Got an 8-foot bed. Never has been made. Cancer, Sagittarius. Gemini, Aries, Taurus, Leo. Scorpio, Pisces, Capricorn, Aquarius, Cancer. All right. Taurus. Well, it could be another Libra for some of you guys. All right. All right, Libra. I do hope that helps. Remember, down in the comments section, leave your text, leave your DM to them without saying their name. All right. This is like Blue's Clues down there. So you're safe here. All right. Hang out and interact with each other. And thank you very much for taking a minute to hype, like the reading, share, subscribe. All of that doesn't cost you a thing and helps the channel to continue to grow and heal everybody. And thank you for running over to Sunshine Intuitive Tarot real quick using the links in the pinned comment. All right. Libras, you guys got to stick together, you cardinal air signs. You. All right, Libra, till next we meet, I love you, and I'll see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye-bye. May 22nd. I bet you thought I was going to give you some kind of a weird answer. No, I gave you the date, Enchanted Moon. That's all. Libra, Pisces, that's a nice combo. Libra and Pisces, you guys can be friends for life. Oh, yeah, God, when you guys get together, Rolology, it's going to be like marrying your best friend. Oh, that's cool. All right, who's next? No, if I don't know who goes next, I'm in the wrong line of work right now, I'll tell you what. All right, Scorpio. There we go. And thank you to everybody for hanging here and being here with us. Yeah, May 22nd. Literally, as soon as I've read your question, I heard the date, I'm like, okay, I'll just say it. Nedra, she fought the law and the law won. No, you won, actually. You played and won. Very nice. Great success. High five. High five through the phone. Tap screen. I do like that song, Infinite Faith. What's up, Cautious Queen? What up, Catherine? How you doing, darling? Thank you for coming. Did you really, Mama Duluth? You won. Oh, wow. And what? Wow. Enchanted Moon. Very nice. Oh, okay, cool. I'm going to use the stained glass tarot for Scorpio. All right? You won $40 on a scratch off. Oh my God, and then traded up to $200. Very nice. Buy yourself something really nice. I have a drinking problem. My neck leaked. I've been trying to work on that. Oh, it's a new shirt. It's okay. It's okay. I got a new washing machine on order. Did you all know there's 2 full moons this month? You got a full moon in Scorpio at the beginning of the month, full moon in Sag at the end of the month. Girls, Amp Flow comes twice this month. Heads up, it's one of them long months. It's one of them 5-weekers. Full moon in Scorpio at the beginning of the month, full moon in Sag at the end of the month. New moon, well, the new moon's in Gemini, right? Because we just had our new moon in Taurus that follows the signs. Archer, pay attention. Oh. The one time my microphone works is while I'm hacking up a lung. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Yeah. All right. Let's see. Scorpio, you are going to be... That's a good point. You're right, Infinite Faith. At least you can't see it on the camera. Messed up my shirt. At least I didn't get it on the white shirt. That's nice. That makes me happy. Okay. Scorpio, let's put you at 154.56. What's up, Scorpio? How you doing? What you up to? Thank you very much for being here. Thank you for your hypes and your likes. And Scorpio, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me, all you got to do is follow the link that's in this QR code down in the bio, pinned in the description and comments. It'll take you to your link tree. All right? So in the meantime, let's think about your person and dig in. All right, let's rock and roll. Give me everything you got for Scorpio, God. Think about your person, all right? Everything for Scorpio over the course of the next 7 to 10 business days. Scorpio. What do we got for Scorpio? What do we got for Scorpio? Hold the deck the right way, Archer. All right, 2 shuffles. Oh, I almost forgot to do your fairy tale. I'm sorry. Okay. All right, here we go. Scorpio, Scorpio. Wherefore art thou, O Scorpio? 'Tis the east, and Scorpio is the sun. Let Scorpio by any other name still be just as sweet? Oh my God, yeah, totally. Even my male Scorpios, you know you GQ sign in the house, you 7 levels of ascension, you. All right, let's go. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck for the super successful, downright GQ sexy Scorpios. Because you know you the best. Straight up, that's why everybody's jealous of you, Scorpio. Overall energy is the 9 of Swords, the space between us, I just heard. It's almost like 9 of Swords, Page of Wands, 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Swords. Whoa. It's almost like I'm having to issue a dense fog advisory watch around your person right now, Scorpio. Because like the stuff that they're posting online isn't making any sense to you at all, is it? We got to find some clarity on this. Meanwhile, it's about 74% of you guys are still blocked. Oh, but 14% of you guys like have them blocked. And the rest of you guys just aren't 10 of Swords speaking. Okay, let's see. Some of you guys are actually even buried and having that weird awkward stage in your home life where it's like saying no words to each other, and then like like when the woman makes dinner for the hubby and you guys are having a rough time and it's like, here, choke on it, I love you, whatever. Or it's like, I want a divorce. Okay, so we gonna get you the queso and the margarita, right? You know I like queso. Okay, all right, we good. Let's see where this goes. All right, it's definitely a Mexican night tonight. It's taco night. All right, I got the 7 of Wands, Leo energy. What do you want, Leo? I got the 4 of Swords for Libra. Hi, Libra. I got the Devil. I don't know why I always emphasize the Devil that way. I instantly turn this thing into a tarot novella. It's the Devil. It's just the Devil. It's just Capricorn energy. That's all. Might be something in the Twin Flame reading I posted earlier too, because that really talks a lot about who the Devil really is. What? You have to go over there if you want to find out. I got the 10 of Cups. Hi, Pisces. I got the 3 of Cups. Hey, Cancer. You here because Pisces is here or because Leo's here? Pisces. Gotcha. All right. The Knight of Pentacles. Nice. Capricorn's back with a little Taurus. The 6 of Cups for you, Scorpio. Some of you guys have known this person for a long time. The Chariot's here. And the Ace of Swords. That's the hate text in my decks. The letter A is significant. Maybe somebody's here initial starts with A, or some of you guys keep seeing the tiki-takis, where those TikToks where you have to wait for like 30 years for them to draw the heart and then draw the crap, and then finally at the end they write the initial. The initial A may resonate. But it's also the hate text, okay? So in the 7 of Wands to the 7 of Swords, on the 4 of Swords that comes out, that's where I'm seeing a lot of this, like, there's 74% of you that you're watching their social media and it makes no sense. There's 14% of you that you've got them blocked. But then like the nothingness, the space between you guys, there's something that you've been dreaming about getting ready to come into reality. Okay? 10 of Cups to the 3 of Cups. Dreaming of a marriage, dreaming of a union where you're seen, where you're heard, you know, where you feel like you matter, you're important, you're not just there for whatever they want or need. You know? Hey, Kate, what? I know, right, Kate? So, some of you guys either are married or there was talk of being married to this person. And yet, I think you're facing a pretty big decision, though, as God is preparing to place, like, judgment into the relationship. Right? Things are getting ready to start moving really fast with that Chariot energy and the Ace of Swords on this one. It's as if somebody and you are getting ready to come together, and so like God's going to place a little spiritual justice on them. For some of you guys, maybe there is something involving the legal system or the justice system that comes in onto it. Somebody might even work in legalities. Some of you guys, though, it is just a spiritual jail, because the Emperor is who drives that chariot into a great battle. And I think with the devil, I think the addiction or something is what got in the way. Hi, Cody. What up, darling? Or Buddy. I'm sorry. Oh, does somebody have a gender neutral name? I just realized Cody's gender neutral, and I might have just been like, hey, what up? You know? So, darling or Buddy, take it. But so, the Capricorn energy off the devil, it's a bum rap, okay? Sure, some of you guys are like, no, Archer, I was totally dealing with the devil, right? But no, this is Capricorn energy, which is the motivators that use those little Billy Goat Capricorn legs to get to the top of the mountain and overcoming and like any adversities by staying grounded, you know, 10 toes down, so to speak. Because it actually depicts the Lover's card, the people with the chains being cut. So it's about cutting out these ties that have been holding you back, Scorp. Things are going to start moving really fast once this person breaks those ties, and like maybe they fell off the wagon. Maybe they, you know, it's, you know what I feel like? Give me more on this devil card right quick, because I don't want to go right towards Tarot 101 and be like, devil card, your person's addicted to something, right? Not every time that happens. So what's up with this devil card? Give me a little bit, give me a Tarot 201. Give me an Archer clarifier. Tarot 101, that's easy. We're above that level. The Sun, Leo energy, and the Moon, Pisces energy. Also Cancer, only because Cancer's dominant rock is the Moon. But, yeah, the Moon card energy that comes on this is that you've got something from your dreams coming into reality. This person was addicted to being a runner. They could be sober as a jaybird, no problem. They're addicted to being an avoidant. They're addicted to being a runner because they are so used to living that lifestyle. It's become a learned behavior. And trying to open up and be with you, 10 of Cups, 3 of Cups, took them out of their comfort zone. Haven't helped them. It's the vibes. Maybe there's something in the Libra reading for y'all, because it's the vibes of somebody that like, okay, they want to quit smoking and they want to do it for you, Scorpio, right? Right? And they try, bless their hearts, but then they have that minute that something goes wrong. They're like, I'm sneaking out to the garage and just one. There you go. It's that. It's somebody that they tried to get into they tried to be open. They tried to actually love and they're like, Archer, I was out of my comfort zone, and they fell off a love bandwagon, and they went back to being the avoidant, the runner. They went and retreated to the safe place, right? They fell off the bandwagon. And because you're so far ahead in your journey and you're awoke, you know what you want, that's why the Knight of Pentacles is here. And I love this card. This is my favorite knight in the tarot. Because it's not, Tarot 101 is, yeah, it's the slowest moving energy in the deck. It should be, the horse should be taken out back behind the barn, old Yellard style, and named Elmer. It's, the true definition is when you go all the way into the definitions in Rider-Waite, back when tarot was first developed. The Knight of Pentacles is when you are so far ahead of your person, or you're so far ahead of the energetical curve or the sheeple, all right? Remember, 90% of the world will not be into where we are now until 2033. By then, classic cars and gas cars won't even be allowed on the road anymore. They're going to be outlawed, right? You're just way ahead of the curve, Scorp. And so the Knight of Pentacles always shows up when that happens to tell you to slow your roll. That's why in traditional Rider-Waite, the Knight of Pentacles, the knight, all right, the Kentucky Derby knight is off of the horse and just walking him across the finish line because he's so far ahead of everybody else, all right? And when we start moving that fast, the Knight of Pentacles will show up in your readings to very much stop you from hitting an iceberg in your path. Because when we keep moving so fast, God will always pop an iceberg in our paths to slow us down. So this here is letting you know, whoa, slow down, watch for icebergs. Knight of Pentacles, you're far ahead of the curve. And if you want your person to catch up to you, you got to slow down because they haven't helped and you love them. But come on now, you know them. You know them. All right? Bless their heart. It takes them a minute to learn something. Hey, cross watchers, you notice the stove burner's on? I'm fine. Okay, that's cool. No problem. See, by you letting your person just be themselves, you're becoming their new drug of choice, their new devil. You're their safe place because everybody else is around them telling them what to do, how to do, who to do. That projects out onto you, and you're the one that, and you're sitting there, all you did was ghost them, block them, whatever. And you're like, yeah, haha, vindication.
You don't realize God's sitting there going, I made Scorpio do that. Don't tell Scorpio I made Scorpio do that. I'm like, I ain't telling them that. You want to tell a Scorpio that, you can dial direct. Those Scorpio stingers. Anyhow, so yeah, you like cut them off, block them off, shut them down, pick a bale of cotton without realizing God made you do it because that's the only way this person was going to learn their lesson. Plot twist. So you're facing this decision, and God is like putting things into place that it's like, here's the thing. Somebody might even like playing pickleball or something, because that's what I seem like. Because it's like there's like a pickleball test after test after test in your life, and you guys are bouncing back and forth. And it's like with all of that stuff, that's what leads to them having to like come clean and tell all. Like their lies are catching up to them. They can't remember the lies, right? Oh, I got receipts on Scorpio when Scorpio helped like rip that ATM machine out of the bank with a truck and a chain and stuff like that. And then later they're telling somebody else like, oh no, maybe it's like something about that Scorpio was stealing money from me. And they're like, wait, that's not. And then all of a sudden it's like the fish story. Somebody might like fishing, right? Yeah. Somebody might even be a victim of domestic violence. There's phone numbers and resources for that. But if that applies to you, put rainbow emojis down in the comments without saying a thing. I got people. I got friends in low. It's good to know low people in high places. Anyways, anyhow, devil card. So to get back on track with this part, it's that you're at that point that the lies all caught up, and that's why you do gotta kind of Knight of Pentacles dial it back a little bit to let them like realize that they're getting caught, and you gotta dial it down. It makes them feel more safer around you, and that way they won't run again. Okay, God is making sure that they do step up. Okay, God is making sure that they do step up. All right, with this one here, they're going to take accountability for their actions, and I've never seen them do that in any other all life area, right? With the sun, this person kind of really thought that everything revolved around them. Maybe one of their guardian angels is like Copernicus, who like popped a dream into their head and reminded them that, hey, buddy, you're not center of the universe, all right? That's the sun, straight up. Even if you're dealing with a Leo, you're not the center of the universe. That's the sun. It's just astrology. Stop it. Stop it. All right, I'm trying, Scorpio, I'm trying, all right? The thing on this is, you guys are going to bounce back. They're going to take accountability, and actually start making you feel like you're the center of the universe, which is how a relationship works. The relationship starts. That's when the person gets put above everything else right, cross watcher. Scorpio is supposed to come first, not the sorry Scorpio, leave me alone. I got work to do. Oh, so you can respond to your work emails, but you don't have time for Scorpio? What you got for that, cross-watcher? Right? Yeah. Put that in your pipe and smoke it with a blitz and a pancake. But you got a vibe that comes in here that it's a very nice compromise that leads to commitment. You got a nice 96% chance of this working out better than you expected in a billion years, Scorp. And I love that for you. The devil's just the one breathing down your shoulder, making you feel tired, exhausted. It's not going to work out. It's never going to happen, right? It's totally going to happen. Tell the devil to go away. That twin, definitely watch the twin flame reading. Definitely. All right. So I do hope that helps. You've got Aries, Cancer, Capricorn here. Pisces, Gemini, and Aquarius. Libra, Capricorn, Leo. That's probably just because Cancer's here. It's a thing. You've got jealousy, Pisces energy, Cancer, Libra, Aries. All right. Doesn't have to be their sun sign. Just part of their chart that's like totally pinging for you. Okay? All right, Scorpio, I love you, and until next we meet, I shall see you then. Remember, down in the comments section, leave your text message or comment to them, Scorpio, without saying their name, okay? You're safe here down there and interact. Thank you for hyping and liking. Doesn't cost you a thing, and helps get us out there to the etherwebs. All right, so till next time we meet, I love you, and I will see you then. All right, peace, love, and spinny hugs. All right, onward into Sagittarius. Thank you all for hanging out with us today. I love you guys. I love you too, Jenny. Jenny from the block. What up? Thank you guys for being here. Got you, Brett. Let's see. Okay. you guys have seen what the power of prayer has done for Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio here in the channel. You'll be amazed what my guardian angels can do, all right? All of a sudden, out of nowhere, y'all have old man Jenkins yelling, "Get off my lawn, kids." All right, let's go. Doo-be-doo-doo-doo-doo. Salmon sounds pretty good, actually, Infinite Faith. You just, oh my God, you just pinged me on, but that sounds good too, but I want tacos too. I think we almost got the whole weekend. Oh, we're meal planning. Is there a Sagittarius or a Scorpio here that's a meal prepper or meal planning or something? Cool. Okay, I dig it. Oh, I'm almost out of stuff. That sucks. I'm hungry. Oh my God, salmon tacos? I have never had that, Stephanie. That sounds really good. Oh my God, I want to try that. Salmon tacos. I got to find a recipe for that. You got a recipe for that? That sounds good. Hey, Stephanie Paisley, are you Brad Paisley's sister or wife? That's really cool. We're syncing. I'm going to just Google it. I'm going to look it up. That sounds good, Stephanie. I'm imitating Eve right now. I'm eating my apple. And I'm vaping. Very nice. We're soulmates. That means like in the movie Step Brothers, you can play my drums. And you had a dream that you caught salmon. Oh my gosh. All right, salmon's got to resonate. That's a sign. The salmon swimming upstream against the current. We're getting ready to start Sagittarius right now, Cheryl. You got like perfect timing. What up, Brittany? Well, hold up. Brad Paisley was in your download. Are you serious, Brittany? Shut the front door. Oh my God, that is so cool. There's a lot of syncing going on right now. Oh my God. Just don't, you can play the drums. You can play my drums, Stephanie, but don't mess them up. My drums loom large in my legend. Okay? I'm very fussy about my drums. All right. Okay, Sagittarius. I need a deck for you. Let's use the shadow deck. Let's get deep, because when I use the biblical shadow tarot, it's not just Archer Intuitive Tarot. Now I'm like, God, I need Sagittarius's blueprint. I need to know why they're going through what they're going through right now and where it's going to go. All right? We're not guessing on this one. I'm actually going right to God and asking him for, this is the paperwork. This is what you signed up for this before you were born to did. Okay? Sag, I'm giving you a timestamp at 2/11/55 because I want to make sure I get part of this right now for Saggies that are needing guidance, because I'm being told what's happening right now is part of what your life plan is. So you clicked accept before you came into this lifetime and got born, okay? And that's why now you're really bummed out. It's why everybody's baby pictures, we all look so pissed off in them, is because you actually realize that going towards the light at the end of the tunnel, it's just the delivery room. Anyways, imagine what would happen if you went towards the dark. Now, all right, God, tap me in, tune me in to Sagittarius. You like my Trump impression, Sunflare Leo? Oh my gosh, thank you. Okay, but nobody flag me for this. I'll do it again. Nobody's allowed to flag me for this. This is I'm a tarot reader. I don't play. I do tarot readings on politics. Anyways, but no flagging. I'm not choosing sides or nothing. But all right, let's do it, Sagittarius. I've known a lot of Saggies in my life. Beautiful people, all of them. Fabulous, archery, wonderful Hunger Games. Sagittarius always getting all the energies. It's why I'm the Sag Whisperer, from knowing so many of them. Beautiful people, helping me build the ballroom. Love them. All right, Sag, think about your person, and let's dive in, tap in, tune in, and let's do this. All right, God, let me prove to Sagittarius why I've been affectionately called the Sag Whisperer. I'm the best Sagittarius of all. You're not actually a Sagittarius, Archer. You're a Cancer. That's fine. No problem. I am now a Sagittarius. Greatest of all. All right. 2 shuffles. I quit. All right. 2 shuffles. Here we go. 1 and 2. Let's love. I'm not doing that in that voice. That's mine. Let's love this deck for the sexy, sassy Sagittarius. The only sign worthy of 5 syllables. No other sign has 5 syllables because they suck. Okay. Well, if I do that imitation, I can say stuff like that. Nice. I can actually make posts about stuff like that. Open the straits. All right. Sit down, Leo. Here we go. Queen of Cups. Sagittarius would love it if Archer stopped talking like that. No, there's real love, and there's Cancer energy on here. Queen of Cups, Hannah, the mother of faith. You, Sagittarius, you're just about ready to give up on love, aren't you? Or give up on this channel because of the horrible impressions I'm doing. I know, it's okay, understandable. I suck. But you got real love coming, because you remember the story of Hannah in the Bible? It was just when she was just about ready to give up, when her prayers weren't being answered, that Hannah said one last prayer, and her prayers were answered. For the Sagittariuses that are interested in conceiving a child, just so you know, very much like Prego, Hannah, the mother of faith, it could be in there. All right? If you're not, just because a tarot reader says that doesn't mean every Sagittarius is going to get Prego. Okay? You got to want it and be trying to do it and all that stuff happening. Okay? All right, anyways. I am hearing a Sagittarius that is very tired of Tarot 101. That you back out of channels when they're like, oh, Sag, you're done. You're disconnecting. It's over with. I'm being told you want like Tarot 201. I got you. Let's go. Very nice. We have the King of Pentacles, Virgo energy. The Two of Pentacles for Capricorn. The Chariot, Cancer energy. Some of you guys might live at a distance, whether it's emotional or physical. The Sun card's here, so Leo showed up. It's probably because Cancer's here. Hi, Leo. Nobody understands this, the Cancer-Leo thing, but you guys got a thing going on with Scorpio. We don't understand it. So anyways, now, somebody probably does. The Wheel of Fortune, the Lovers, and the Three of Cups. That's a lot of major arcana that ends in the wedding at Cana. Sagittarius, you guys are going to save a lot of money on your wedding because all you got to do is buy water. One of your guests is going to BYOB. Nice, very nice. Somebody here might have stained. Or somebody could actually be recovered. That is a term for Sagittariuses that have beaten an addiction or working to come through an addiction. I never call it, when I go and do like presentations at AA meetings or NAs about spirituality and connecting in, it helps people on their journeys to see that they're doing well. There is a stage where you're recovered. That's the one thing I don't approve of. To live with a constant title of recovering when it's like, I've been clean for 7 years, 27 years. Exactly. You're doing better than the world is giving you credit for. God's proud. That's all that matters. With the Sun card, God riding on the donkey for you. Right, donkey? Right? Something about Shrek might resonate. But you're entering into a glow up this week. Oh my God, Sagittarius, you're not coming in for the Kentucky Derby. You're riding in on a donkey. And maybe coming into an area. Maybe you're the nomadic outcast. I think I'm talking to a Sagittarius that you might be voted the first person that, like, if you're in a public place, that you just randomly walk up and watch people shop and people watch. And you just like being just enough. You want to be just enough off the click to normal that it makes an impression without completely wrecking your life, right? I got it. You're like, yeah, I don't want to self-destruct, but every now and then I like a little sass. But I know what I'm doing when I do it. Exactly. That's why Wheel of Fortune, do what you want to do with Lover's card. Okay? So, okay, hold it. Whoa! Hold it. I'm hearing, hold it. Listen, Linda. Listen, Linda. Sag, don't press send just yet. I see a Sag with a trigger finger on this, like, I'm going to do it. I'm going to send it. I'm going to send that text. Hold on. Full stop, Kit. Full stop. Dead stop. Hit the brakes. I'm going to tell you why. Okay. I'm seeing taco trucks again. Now I can't decide if I want taco trucks or taco or salmon for dinner now. The salmon tacos. Oh yeah, we're full circle on that one. Okay. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, maybe some of you guys like a party or an event or a party invite or something might resonate or come up, or you have to travel to go to or something. What's up? What's up? Speaking of donkey. Hey Shrek. What's up? What's up, little big-ass flower? Hi. I'm seeing you receiving some form of recognition from your family, okay? I'm seeing a recognition from your family that like makes you feel more valued and respected. In the Chariot, could just be like a family thing you gotta go to. One of those things that you get invited to, and that you're like, oh God, do I really have to show up? Are they inviting that one weird cousin, the one weirdo that's like completely obsessed with me and I don't understand why? Isn't that right? Something like that goes down. You actually wind up going to it and coming back, kind of floating on cloud nine, coming out of it. Something you totally dread wanting to do, like, oh God, I don't want to deal with this. Oh God. This could even be like, some of you guys might be planning to surprise your person. That's specific. Either it's a reunion that has already happened and it's been a very awkward start of it, or you're trying to make the reunion happen. Interesting. I think what I see on this, though, it's like everything is, oh my God, you know what it is? It's the story of Job. It's the story of Job in the Bible. That's why I told you, hang on, Sag, don't press send. All right, let me talk for a second. Right? Because the thing on this is that everything in the story of Job, Job had faith so long as he had stuff, right? So in order to restore his faith properly, because it's not always about that. Some of you guys might even be online or content creators and you never go viral. You never get that post, no matter how much you use. Some of you guys might like otter spirit, stuff like, you know, Ponzi schemes and crap like that, or TikTok and promote and stuff. And it's like you never get that advancement or anything. God will, when you want to do the work, you just like, when you do, like, I don't go to work every day now. I go to love. You know what I mean? I go to fun. This ain't work. I love doing this stuff. And the rest of it just comes naturally. All right? It's the whole, if you build it, they will come. All right? But in the story of Job, God took everything away from Job, stripped him clean of everything, right? In order to test his faith until he restored and had his faith without the stuff. And then God returned the stuff tenfold, right? The Nine of Wands. It's like you're coming to the end of your Job era, that the abundance is getting ready to come in, which is why I said don't press send right now, because I'm being told straight up, and I'm not the Sag Whisperer for nothing, so I'm pretty sure I can say it to you this way, because you've already been stripped. You've been through this before, right? You've been through the test of Job, right? Job is a beautiful metaphor when you read that part in the Bible. But, see, you're burnt out. And I'm being told that if you press send now, it's coming from a place of lack, and your person's going to pick up on it and it could derail. Something very good is going to happen to you, all right, that's going to give you a very good reason to reach out to them with good stuff. Instead of like what I'm seeing right now in your phone, or what's in your brain that you're thinking about putting into your phone, it could cause a tower moment. So with the Two of Pentacles onto the Sun card, if we choose the positivity, God's going to pop a little reward in your place that gives you a reason to reach out to your person. All right, now roles could be reversed, okay? Some of you guys, this has already happened, and you're just unsure if you can trust it. That Chariot and the Sun card, Cancer and Leo energy. Trust me, Sagittarius, I'm a Cancer. I know to watch the Leo. I always watch the Leo. I got my third eye on you. Anyways, yeah, so when you're going through on this one, you've got, like, either you got this message recently or you're getting ready to press send on yours. You're going to have a very good reason, okay? If you're unsure about it right now, that's God saying put a pen in it. Trust your intuition. Your intuition, I mean, you ruled the 9th house. You get all the knowledge, right? Okay? So if your intuition isn't pinging and firing on all 8 cylinders, some of you guys might be getting a new car, having car troubles. Low tire light or the teapot lights on, you might need an oil change. I still follow traditional rules. Regardless of mileage, I change my oil in my vehicles every spring and every fall, every equinox. Spring equinox, change the... Very good thing that one of the cars is an equinox. But and the fall equinox, change the oil. Change the oil, change the oil, change the oil. Then the teapot light on the dashboard goes away. Okay? Chariot. But with the Chariot to the Sun card and the Four of Swords, the slight pause. If you have gotten the message with the Page of Cups and the Ace of Cups, you can trust this one because they've overcome the obstacles in their side of the fence. They've overcome their ego. Because David versus Goliath on the Seven of Wands, that's a beautiful metaphor for the ego. Okay? Ace of Cups, it's a fresh start. Just like my Sag grandma said, when the Ace of Cups shows up in a person's reading, that means it's a fresh start. That it's not picking up where we left off, where they're going to throw everything up in your face. But this is the one where you have very good news. Something comes in the mail, and it gives you a reason to reach out to them. They still have something of yours. Uh-oh, now you have a reason that you really need that something. But yet for like 3 to 5 months, 3 to 5 weeks, 3 to 5 years, you're like, I don't give a crap about whatever that thing is, and now you need it, right? God will provide, okay? So in this period or this pause, in the silence that comes through, where you both have been going through a change and a level up, It's that you come into the energy that I'm being told I'm your confirmation of this working out. It's that you're building a lot of doubt that either it won't happen or it's already has happened, and you're afraid. You're like, what if it happens again? What if it doesn't work out? You're looking at me going, I can't do it again, Archer. I've been through too much of this shit too many times, right? Now, what I'm seeing on this is however the communication is sent out, it's being divinely guided by God above. So if you have any doubt on your side of the fence of like, oh God, I shouldn't have sent that. Oh God, I can't trust what I received. God would not allow it to happen. I mean, think about how much glitching you see on YouTube, even with tarot readers. As soon as a tarot reader, I don't care who the tarot reader subscribes to, they can be like, God doesn't exist. Boy, are they in for a freaking surprise. Anyways, I don't care what they say. If a tarot reader starts to open their pie hole and God says no bueno, he'll glitch YouTube, he'll shut down the internet, all of it, right? In this vibe on here, if this was with Uranus into Gemini and Venus into Cancer, some of y'all could be dealing with a Gemini, a Cancer, or a Libra. But with those placements here, it's a different way of thinking. We are in the vibes right now that God won't open the throat chakra up unless it's safe to proceed. The old timeline in the old world has passed away again. We're in a new timeline jump. Check the Schumann scale. It literally just happened with the full moon in Scorpio. All right? There's a new Mandela effect, Sagittarius. You want to be a part of it? All right? Answer down in the comments. This is just, we literally just discovered this a few hours ago during Aries, that recently. Okay? Now, the song is by Nelly. All right? Nelly. How do you remember these lyrics? This tells us what Mandela effect timeline you're in. Are the lyrics, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa Puff, pass it to me now? Or are the lyrics, shimmy, shimmy, Cocoa what? Listen to it, pound. Depending on how you remember it, that lets us know which timeline you're in and why you can trust it this time as opposed to before. I'm your sign. You seeing me, you finding this reading, popping into your out, especially for the Sagittarius, they're like, oh wow, I showed up just in time. I just clicked on the reading and it said Sagittarius. How about that? God's like, yeah, how about that? Because Archer's your sign. You can trust this. Page of Cups, Ace of Cups. This time's different than the last time. All right? You've waited forever for this to work out. Okay? And in this timeline that you're in now, it's getting ready to happen, or it already has, and you can trust it. God's preparing to gift you with something in your DMs or your emails or your regular snail mail for some of you guys that'll give you the reason to break no contact or to restore and reply, if it hasn't already happened by then. And it's a really, when you got a connection this strong, Page of Cups, Ace of Cups, it's why you both are privately suffering while publicly appearing just fine. You're both faking it. You're mirroring. Neither of you guys are happy. But then in the same sense, you're both like, I don't know if I can trust this. It's almost like you guys are so used to being not happy because nothing ever goes right that you don't know what to do with it going right. Understandable. That's totally uncharted territory. When you're conditioned, when your brain has been Ace of Wands into conditioning and expecting worse, the worst, it's very scary to think like, oh, this person can't change. This person's not going to, this has happened a billion times. Why is this time any different? God's like, because this time is the time. You've prayed for it in existence. God's been on your side the whole time. Knight of Swords. God is preparing to present the reason for communication that leads to a constant commitment. You're at a 97% chance of this coming to full completion. Big time. If you're already talking to them, you have free will. I can't sit here and tell you if you're already talking to them to trust it. Even though I just did. What? I didn't glitch. This live didn't shut down. Mic drop, Archer out. You two just go love and be happy. Anyways, you've got Cancer energy is pretty strong. Libra energy pretty strong. Pisces is here. Gemini. Did I mention Gemini? Did I mention Cancer? Leo's here. Leo. Scorpio. Could be another Sag for some of you guys. You've got Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Aries. All right? Some of y'all, your person are born on the 19th, maybe the 7th, the 4th, the 14th, the 19th. Ooh, you got repeating nines. Nice. Number 9. the 6th, the 26th, the 13th, the 28th, the 2nd, 21st, the 12th, the 1st, the 3rd, the Bears, the 30th, and 24th. Okay, I hope that helps. All right, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code or use the link that's pinned in the bio or down in the description and comments. And remember, Sagittarius, down in the comment section, go ahead and leave the text message, the DM that you want to send to your person without saying their name. All right, you're safe here, Sagittarius. I'm seeing the initials B and W and C and K. For some reason, I just saw those initials. Anyways, leave your text message to your person down in the comments without saying their name. You're safe here, all right? And thank you very much for hyping, liking the reading. And until next we meet, I love you, and I will see you then. Peace, love, and spinny hugs. Bye, Sag. All right, cruising right along to Capricorn. Aw, thank you for the string lights. I like those. Thank you very much for the hanging lights, Abby. You are a doll. Spinny hugs, Abby. Thank you, thank you. All right. Capricorn. Let's use the Millennial Tarot, Capricorn. Knight of Pentacles. Is there either a Sag or a Capricorn here that's a hairstylist, or you just need to get your hair did? Somebody's got an appointment to get their hair did? Either somebody's getting the gray taken out, or like you're brunette, you're going blonde, or vice versa the other way. Why am I reading for? I could be reading for a Carrot Top too. You're a redhead in the house? Carrot Top Tarot. Anyways, let's see where we go with that. I still got one more hard boiled. I forgot about my egg. Some of you guys might subscribe to the egg theory. How interesting is that one? Sagittarius have been through a lot. My Sagittarius grandma was one of the ones that taught me how to like keep my mouth closed when I chew food, and right now she's rolling over in her grave. Okay, Capricorn. She's like, what is wrong with that kid? And I'm like, nothing. What up, Awesome Mystic? Thanks for liking the live. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out here and liking the live. Still got 3 signs to go. Let me stock up. The car don't go if you don't put gas in it. Oh! Hey, Capricorn, can I eat the last apple so we're just done with this? Okay, cool. Eggs with avocado? Oh my god, that sounds really good. I just got into avocado. I used to not eat it, but finally started eating it about the past month. It's really, really good. I'm going to try that. Thanks, Infinite Faith. Thank you, Divine Feminine. This is really just a bit for you guys for the channel. When I'm out on like if it's a dinner night or a date night thing or something, I actually am very proper. My Sag grandma was just like, you better frickin' explain what you're doing right now, kid. Don't you throw me under the bus. All right. Thanks, Capricorn. Exactly, Stephanie. When I channel, I don't usually get tired out, but when I channel, I get hungry. I go and pig out afterwards. And I wind up not gaining any weight. I never gain any weight. I've lost weight. I went down another notch on my belt buckle, and I need to design something like, I wish I had a ratchet strap for a belt buckle. I mean, I don't want it to look like a ratchet strap, but instead of like, you know how belts do this stuff for guys? Well, girls too. That's got the holes in it. Instead of the holes, because sometimes you're like in a half a hole, right? You know what I mean? Just go with it, right? Wouldn't it be cool if the belt just went click, 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 click to where you at? They make those? Are you serious? Shut the front door. Really? The girl next door. Shut the front door, girl next door. No. Hi. They make those? Oh, I'm so going on Amazon after the live. Are you serious? Are we just having fun? Are you serious, Ivy? They're like military belts. No, wait. Well, I was never in the military. Mad respect to anyone that you can use an ice pick to. I have done that. I've used drill motors and ice picks. All right, thanks for letting me eat, Capricorn. I am so going on Amazon later. Oh my god. Cool. I love it when I think stuff into existence. Bought for your hubby. Oh, okay, I'm buying it. I'm gonna give you one. Because right now I'm technically like a 2.5 3 is like I'm being suffocated, right? Like I'm being dragged down the street by a horse. And then 2, they fall down, or I look like I am from Detroit because they're sagging, and I'm like, yo, sup? And I'm not black, so it doesn't work, right? I'm a poser, so I can't do that. I'm black from the waist down. Anyways, but that's a different story. So let's read for Capricorn. Blue Jay, confirmation, Blue Jays. Infinite Faith just saw Blue Jay. Blue Jays for confirmation. Could be a sign you're seeing, Cap. All right. That's what he said. Okay. Thank you, Ivy. I'm rubbing your glue. That means you're breath fresh air, too. All right, Capricorn, you are going to be, after all that nonsense, you'll have to scroll back to see the cool stuff. You're going to be at 235.05, and it's okay because everybody does scroll back. What up, Capricorn? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. If you would like to book personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code, use the link down in the description or in the bio. It'll take you to the link tree for the Archer Network. All right, think about your person and God. Tap me in, tune me in to Capricorn's energy, and give me everything you got for the cardinal earth sign. No way. Shut the front door. It's 6 of Pentacles, and it says free giveaway. Some of you, and I literally, it's like Ed McMahon, Publishers Clearinghouse, Mandela Effect says what? Some of you guys actually do have some kind of like, you could like win on a scratch-off ticket. You guys might literally get some like a trip or a vacation or a cruise. 6 of Pentacles. It's something you can believe in and trust. With the Emperor, Aries energy, those of you married or in a relationship may actually get a present from your spouse, your partner, your person, that's actually like, hey, surprise, I planned a weekend getaway for us. We're going, it could be as simple as like, we're going to that hotel in town, the one that's like 20 minutes away, but we're telling everybody we're going way, way far away, and you guys just like get a little break. Even my single Capricorns, you might have a little Gloria Estefan secret rendezvous coming in the future. It don't stop. It won't stop. With that Emperor showing up, once the Emperor pops, you just don't stop. Okay, Capricorn, let's go. Give me 2. I think we're tuned in. I think we're tuned in. I think we're fine. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Nope. God's like, hold on, got a little more. Oh my God, I got chills. That wasn't even a spirit kiss of a 9-volt to the tongue. I just touched bare water. I just touched bare wires right at the meter box. Do not. Somebody's trying to steal power. Don't take the globe out of the meter box. It's shocking what happens. Anyways, Empress, the divine counterpart just showed up. You're calling in your I told you. You want to talk about a free giveaway? You need to go buy a scratch-off ticket. I'm going to do it right now for you. All right? Next time you're at a gas station or a petrol fill-up for your vehicle, all right, doesn't matter what side of the pond you're on, and you go into your gas station and you go look at the big clear acrylic case where they put all the rolls of scratch-offs, okay? This works. Come back and report back in the comment section how much you win. First of all, you're looking for the roll in the case that's the biggest, fattest one. They print the winners at the end. If it's a small roll, no bueno, not good. So find yourself a big fat roll. And then it needs to be, you see this pink color at the bottom of my card? Okay, see that pink color down there by my pinky? All right, that's the color the ticket needs to be. And it needs to come off a big fat roll. All right, $10 or less. We always set the budget at $10. No need to break the bank. And come back and report back on what you want on your scratch off. All right, get to scratching. In that case, let's go. I know, right? Let's go, Capricorn. 2 shuffles. Duck witches, get money. Let's go. 1 and 2. Let's love this deck. For the greatest of all time, the cool, calm, collected cardinal earth sign, Capricorn. Let's go. Like I said, duck witches get money. 5 of Pentacles. Some of you guys are currently furloughed, or this is a little something going on or has been going on since the time of COVID. Could be dealing with a COVID casualty, or some of you guys may subscribe to the entire COVID conspiracy theory CERN thing, that it was all a planned thing. Anyways, we don't have time for that right now. That's a whole nother reading. King of Swords. Somebody done grow up and they want you. Look what it says on the card. Somebody done got their thoughts together. They either be a man, be a woman, they're manning up or womaning up and getting their thoughts together. And we're back around to the 6 of Pentacles, which means the Emperor's back, the Knight of Cups. You got an ally coming in. And I love it when cards come back that I see in the preview. They always come back. They always come back. That's what it means. Leo energy, that's what it means when the cards from the preview always come back. Cancer energy, they always come back, Capricorn. Duck witches, give money, let's go. I've said that 3 times now. Anyways, the needle's stuck in the groove, Archer. The 6 of Swords, the Tower, the 10 of Pentacles. Oh, wow. Out of the dumpster fire and into the generational wealth. Capricorn, you and your person are breaking. Okay, the fancy pop culture tarot generation will say you're clearing generational karma. All it is saying is that the way your parents were, the way your grandparents were, you're not going to be that way. That's how you break generational debt, karma, blah, blah, blah. You will not become your parents. That's all. Okay, 10 of Pentacles, you're going to make bank, though. Generational wealth. Okay. The Chariot, Cancer's here. The 5 of Wands is Leo. The Hierophant, that's Taurus. The 2 of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands. Whoa. Sorry, I'm a human who just had lunch. I'm sorry. Chicken taco dinner limitless. Sorry, I'm a human. The World card. Speaking of boozy brunch on this one, oh my gosh, some of you guys are going to have a surprise date invite, or you don't even know about plans for brunch. There's a brunch invite for some of y'all here. The 5s are repeating you. Some of you guys could be born on the 5th or life path number 5. 555 stalking you, though. And the 5s are the number of grace in the tarot. Okay? Nope. Rewind. Not in the tarot. 5s are the number of grace in the Bible. Sorry. Chariot card on the Hierophant. Cancer and Taurus energy. Maybe some of you guys are discovering, like maybe I'm talking to someone that is a tarot reader. You might have your own tarot channel here online. Or just getting into it. Maybe even just discovering your own spirituality or getting back into going to church. Or just, there might be 1 or 2 of you guys that at some point in your life, either you or your person, I can't tell yet. Maybe there's somebody here that didn't believe in God at one point. Or I'm talking to somebody who sold their soul. Or, okay, I'm just being told to tell you, you think you sold your soul, but you did not sell your soul. Whoever this part resonates to, the ink never dried. Okay? It was an ultimate test. I know you sold your soul for whatever reason it was that you wanted that help with and everything. The thing is, God's saying, bless their heart. They researched, they tried, they really tried. They missed about 6 of steps. It was such a horribly written contract. You did not sell your soul for a Pop-Tart to whoever this applies. You still are a person of God. God knew with the 5 of Wands, you'd be back to whomever that small message applies. So no, there's not generational curses. There's not karma. You're not going through bad juju because you sold your soul for a Malamar. You're cool. The ink never dried. Whoever that applies to, you straight up, I'm being told to tell you, straight up, either you or your person, whoever it is that feels like they sold their soul and they know they did it when they were younger and that's why their life's a tower fire now because they're cursed and something like that, right? God is everywhere. The ink never dried, straight up. Whoever this part resonates to, God is saying, just let them know they were too young and stupid. They did not do it right. You're in the clear. You're still a child of God, okay? Best time to be stupid, right? I know, right? So, now, you're taking the lead this month. You're stepping back into your power, okay? Especially the Capricorns that do feel like you've been ostracized or maybe outcast from your family, from your friend circle. Maybe you just straight up do identify as like the black sheep of the family in a way. Chariot energy on this one. Some of you guys might be living in a van, living off grid, just doing you after feeling like maybe the story of Joseph in his Technicolor Dreamcoat might resonate to you in how Joseph was ostracized from the lands by his family and then eventually the family had to come back and beg for the forgiveness, right? Chariot card on the Hierophant comes in on this, is that I'm seeing that you have some justice coming in for what you've been through. Because remember, major arcana signify major shifts. Some of you guys might have some strong Taurus or Cancer in your chart, or dealing with one. Don't have to be, but it helps. Could be dealing with an Aries too, because this person's being re-energized, and there's still a red thread that's connecting you two. No matter how much you get ticked off at them, they're the one that you're like, yeah, I get ticked off at them when they do this, but it also gets my Ace of Wands chakra activated. Whoa, that's a big wand. That's what she said. Something about stimulants may resonate to somebody. Okay? Even for my more seasoned Capricorns who are nearing your 3rd Saturn return or in it, there might be a little bit of the blue pill involved. All right, do you wish to take the red pill or the blue pill from the Matrix? The spoon's not bent. The spoon don't frickin' exist in the first place. Anyways, let's keep rolling. Ace of Wands, they really like you. They don't like watching you walk away when you put them in their place, but man, they sure do like watching you walk away. The little Billy Goat legs, oh, thank you very much, Ace of Wands. The Two of Pentacles brings a little balance in on the World card for the two of you guys, though, because I swear to God, with this World card showing up, you're about to hit a home freaking run this month. Something about professional athletes or something maybe resonates. Maybe somebody here's dating a professional athlete, or somebody's in sports, somebody, maybe just on a normal, regular person level, too. Maybe like somebody's just got kids that play sports. Some of you guys might play sports. Pickleball, softball, honorable mentions to Johnny Benchcoat, baseball. Your person is totally having a coming to Jesus moment with the World card, and it's resulting in an awakening. They're open. They're kind of ready for some love, and with the World card, they want it to be with you. I think they work. See how it says work-life balance on here? Hey, what's up, Lissa? I think it's that. They never, like, at first you totally dug the thoughts of, like, maybe power couple vibes, working together, starting a business together, like, blending it. But they're not the same way they are at work when they are at home. I always remember my Scorpio mom would say this to my Aries dad. My Aries dad would say, "Oh, we should work together. You should start at the post office, and we should work together, Mama T." She would look and go, "I love you to death, Aries, but I know I could not work with you." And so it's something like that. That when you guys are yourselves, it's cool, but when you guys are like on the clock or punched in, then stuff becomes like a dumpster fire. Okay. Something about a park date or a park might resonate, or some of you guys talk or communicate in the cars. Keep hearing something about car dates. Okay, so now the thing on this is that the way that you always felt like you were not seen and not heard, see how the cards are being held back and forth like this, right? When they needed you, they were there for you, but then when they were too busy for you, they had no problem taking care of their job or their money or anything else without having time for you. You always took a back burner to everything else, and they're realizing that in order to have this work-life balance, they have to make time for you. They have to make time for you. You can't just be another Ten of Pentacles piece of wall art or something to add to their collection. You want to be seen. You want to be heard. You want to be understood. You're not just in it for an Ace of Wands fun time. You're Capricorn. You got like 5 other people in your friend circle literally that could be your Ace of Wands friends thing, right? Exactly. This is the person you wished to be with. So they've realized that like when you get into a relationship, the person takes priority over the job, over the everything else in life. And they're coming in Ace of Wands to the World card hot after 5 of Wands, learning how to prioritize and organize their life. Your awakening is literally drawing them right in. And you know how you guys are mirroring? You're going through an awakening. They're mirroring. They're coming along for the ride. That's why the awakening is taking you so long, because you do got the anchor still out in the water. But bless their heart, you do love that anchor. And Ace of Wands, they're slick talking devil, ain't they? But they're awakening too, and you did it to them. The Tower cards are happening in both your guys' life. Limitless, thank you, darling. You are so generous. Spinny hugs. I do hope this helps. You got some strong cardinal energy going on here, Capricorn. You got the Aries, the Cancers, and the Libras. Could even be another Capricorn. Taurus is pretty strong too. But then you got Leo heavy duty, which is probably just because Cancer's here. It's a thing we haven't figured out. Pisces is here too. Aquarius, Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Virgo. All right? Strong on the Aries. You or your person could be born on the 7th, maybe the 17th, the 27th, the 5th, the 1st, the 8th, the 10th, the 6th, the 9th, 25th, 19th, 30th, 31st, 25th, and the 21st. All right? Somebody's a life path number 5. And the 5s are totally stalking you. If they aren't yet, you're going to be seeing more repeating 5s than a weird X. Right? But remember, the 5s, that's the number of grace in the Bible. Right? Have grace with this person. Bless their heart. They were thinking with the wrong chakra, but they got themselves figured out. All right, I hope that helps. Capricorn, remember, down in the comments section, go ahead and leave your text or your comment or your DM to them without saying their name. All right, think of it like Steve from Blue's Clues. You're safe here down in the comments section. All right, and thanks for hyping, liking the reading, and doing all the other awesome stuff to get us out there and help us to grow. All right, until next week, Capricorn, I love you, and I will see you then. Peace, love, spinny hugs. Bye. Thank you, Kiwi Sloth. What's up, Wasabi? It's like we got a little wasabi going on. Nice. I like wasabi. All right, you guys ready for this? Let's move onward and forward. We got 10 down, 2 to go. Aries, Taurus, Gemini, Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sagittarius, Capricorn in the bag, in the can, locked and loaded. On to Aquarius, followed with Pisces. Give me a minute. We're going to rest up so these last 2 signs get the equal amount of energy as the other 10. Because I don't like that. When every tarot reader goes and snoops on other tarot readers' channels, how else would we know what's going on in the industry? Musicians do it to other musicians all the time. How many TikToks have I seen with Ella Langley and Caitlin Butts, right? So it's totally cool, right? But, yeah. I've noticed when I snoop into them that Aquarius, the readings get just a little shorter. And by Pisces, it's like, Pisces, you know they're coming back. You're the 12th house. I'm going home. I'm tired. And it's like, whoa. So we're going to make sure Aquarius and Pisces gets honorable time, too. Okay. God, Starlight, what's up? I missed you. I missed all you guys. Hey, Love Butterfly. What's up, Butterfly? Abby. All right. Now, Aquarius, I'm just double checking because if you missed the last all signs, we had a major mic malfunction during Aquarius. It was a big mic malfunction. Ace of Honda is what she said. So I'm just making sure that we're going to be okay this week. If you missed it and you want to go check it out, help self. Whatever. I signed up for this, so it's cool. I knew it was Leo Venus. I knew I was going to be on the camera, whatever. So anyhow, I'm just making sure it stays put this time. The microphone, nothing else. Oh my God, Aquarius. What's up, Aquarius? How you doing? Jesus Christ. The Aquarius, the visions I just saw. Oh my goodness. Oh boy. Wow. This is not good for YouTube stuff, but if you want to start a website about fans or something, we could probably make a couple bucks off these dreams. Anyways, redacted. More redacted. Whoa, that's fun times. Bet you Archer Island would be a fun list to check out. No, hold it. Stop it. Actually, it's a totally different kind of island. That list is actually pretty fun. It's where all the karmics are hanging out at. Deplane, boss, deplane. Anyways, okay. What deck do we want to use for you? I don't know. I haven't figured it out yet. What deck do we want to use? Doobie-doobie-doo. There we go. Well, let's go with Grandma's deck. I put this out for the new setup going into the month of May. I was like, I want Grandma's deck out and I want to be able to use it. This deck is a 1950s edition of Tarot Marcel. It was my Sag Grandma's, Mama T's mama, the one that taught us Bible and Tarot to Mama and then down to me, generational crap, stuff like that. I brought it out to put it into I want it out. We're going to use this thing. Archer, you're really using like a 90-year-old deck? Yep, we're going to use it. It's like when I did have the Knight Rider show car and took it to car shows. I let people sit in it, take pictures in it, push the buttons. I didn't care. It was there for people to enjoy it. And my grandma, this deck went through a lot of stuff. So what the heck? You want a dog deck? I'll use a dog deck for Aquarius. These ones take a hard time to read anyways. I'm always looking, and there's always a card that comes out that I don't know what the card is. Sorry, Grandma, I'm going to use the out. Limitless asked for the dog deck. We're going with the dog deck. Thanks, Limitless. I owe you one. Grandma will always pop the cards that I have no clue what that card is. Right? Just be like, there. She just does it to put me in check. So we're gonna jump out of that one. Jump around. Pack it up. Pack it in. Let me begin. Packing away. What's up, Sammy? Angel by Heart. How you guys doing? All right, let me get focused. Let's dial in and tap in and tune in. All right, Aquarius, you're gonna be at 253.05. So what's up? How you doing, Aquarius? Go ahead, think about your person, and God, tap me in, tune me into Aquarius's energy, por favor, please, and thank you. And Aquarius, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me, or for everything else in the Archer Network, just scan the QR code up here on your screen, or use the link that's pinned in my bio and down in the description and comments. It'll take you over to the Archer Network. All right, let's dive in, tap in, and tune in. God, what do we have for Aquarius? Thoughts, feelings, and emotions. All right, 2 shuffles. Here we go. Ready? Let's do it. 1 and 2. Morganton. Let's love this deck for the amazingly auspicious, downright awesome Aquarians. Friends, Romans, Aquarians, lend me your ears. Not Van Gogh style. All right. The overall energy is the 3 of Swords. Some of you guys could be dealing with was this Gemini? I got the Three of Swords as an overall energy for, it was either, oh gosh, I don't remember that early back into the all signs. It was either Gemini or Cancer, I think. I can't remember. But all right, Three of Swords, the Two of Swords, having a little hope and a little faith that in the Five of Wands, you and your person both learn some lessons, and it's safe to proceed forward into the Empress, Libra Taurus energy. Okay, now off the Empress, this is kind of cool because I'm hearing King Charles' speech to Congress the other day when he brought up about his belief that Christianity is still the rock and the compass upon which we all should rely. Sorry, pardon me, I'm a human. I'm pulling that off the Empress card. I like it, okay? Some of you guys with the Two of Swords, maybe you're getting into tarot, discovering your religion, getting back, maybe you're just going to church again. You can just watch it online or on TV. But anyways, okay, I got the Five of Pentacles. Some of you guys are either like having a lot of headaches, worried, sick. Some of you might even have an ulcer going on. But the Five of Pentacles, that's a health card, but it's also my Tom Bodette card. Because even in Standard Rider-Waite, even though that everybody else in Tarot 101 says, oh, door's closed, you're done, you're walking away, it's over. There's always a light left on inside the church on the Standard Rider-Waite card. So there's always a Tom Bodette card, and that the life's been, it's like you don't want to interact with them, but the door's open if they come in correct. Three of Pentacles. So the Ten of Swords, right into the Ten of Cups, Pisces and Aquarius energy. The Three of Cups. Some of you guys could be married to this person. Some of you guys, there might even be kids involved. The Sun card, the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Swords, and the Hermit. Virgo, Gemini, Virgo, Cancer energy strong. Pisces is here. Leo, more Gemini, Capricorn, and Taurus. But the nose. I see here that there's like some karmic energy with the Nine of Swords to the Hermit that is being cut out, done, gone by. See ya, adios, have a good one. Because you've had to, this person's put you through a lot, right? It's the thing that I'm very proud of being the one tarot channel, the only tarot channel that ties the Bible into the tarot. It's the way Grandma taught Mom, and it's the way Mama taught me, and it's worked out pretty good so far. So, the thing on this, though, back on your side, it seems like that there was a karmic that got involved or got in the way of this, right? Especially with seeing that Three of Swords over here, which it's a noun. The Three of Swords doesn't always mean they're cheating on you, all right? Don't let anybody else give that power. Don't give your power away to tarot. This is just a map, all right? It's ain't etched in stone. Maybe you're getting tired of the other tarot channels that instantly throws you or your person on their bus for Three of Swords cheating or telling you you're done and over it. You're walking away from them. And you're like, oh my God, I've been through hell. I'm watching a tarot reading. I've resorted to watching a tarot reading. Yeah, I'm just walking away like I don't care. Usually that says more about the tarot reader than it does about you, Aquarius, straight up. You know what I mean? That's right. This is the channel that was brought forth to put the other tarot channels in check, because if everybody stays in that closed off energy, Five Pentacles, nothing happens. The thing on this is, when you've got, maybe some of you guys are developing your spirituality more or something, because when you've got, like, your gifts are being strengthened, when you've got gifts like this, you've got to use it for the good. When you're in an energy this elevated and awoke, especially for those of you that are discovering the tarot or getting back into yourselves and finding yourselves through your journey, when you got powers like this, you got to use it for the good. There might be something in the twin flame reading for you, Aquarius, that may resonate. That one that I released just earlier this morning before the All Signs. Definitely want to check that out. It's in the May playlist and the fan message playlist. But what I do see on this one is that 2 Peter 2, verse 2 may resonate to you at this time. Pisces and Cancer energy. It might be worth a look. You might want to check it out. You might want to read that. Because, like, God will give people to us when we can serve them, not to fill a void, right? This might resonate to your person more than you, but it also does feel like it is for an Aquarius that's like, what is going on? Why is love evading me? Why does nothing ever work out? Why am I having these problems with my family? For those of you that part resonates, I'm being told that problem is being fixed, ironed out, Cancer energy, Virgo, Pisces. But, Gemini, Hermit card and the Nine of Swords, it's a karmic vibe and an energy that's getting cut out in order to restore faith and balance, right? God is actually looking at me being Archer, Ten of Cups. if we could, would you remind Aquarius of that moment that Aquarius looked up to me and said, God, I want a whole new life? Can't stay in the same place without getting a whole new life unless you go through a whole lot of changes. 2 Peter 2 verse 2. It makes total sense. God will give us those people when we can serve them and they can serve us. Not just to fill a void. 7 of Cups. You were made to feel like an option by so many people, and with you being on a higher level, wanting real love, that's why you're picking up these frequencies from the universe. The God complexes are coming in, the frequency elevations. Some of you guys are going through some serious ascension symptoms, okay? Oh, some of you guys are having Ten of Swords dreams or nightmares or issues. I mean, your dreams about them and stuff, but I'm seeing an Aquarius that's been having like sleep paralysis, night demons, black shadow people. Is your sleep paralysis demon Paul McCartney? Oh, that's all right. I remember that one time. Gemini energy, right? Oh, we all live in a yellow submarine. Oh, bloody. I remember I wrote yesterday in a dream. We know, Paul. We know, Gemini. You dreamt yesterday. Whoop-de-doo. The only reason John Lennon hated yesterday was because he didn't write it. But anyways, maybe ran out of material of his own. Three of Cups into that Three of Pentacles is also telling me that some of your dreams are being manifested in by what you wish for. Okay? Because they kept taking so much advantage of you. And you gave them a lot of ample opportunities to come in. But now God's preparing to gift you out on this one. Okay? Because your spirituality getting an upgrade this month is allowing you to attract them in on a level of change. Okay? Especially the more of you that are getting back in the tarot, going back to church, even just believing is enough. Right? It's like I always said, I totally believe in God. I have to. I work for him. Trust me. God's literally staring you in the face right now. God is everything. Right? But yet, I even used to always say it to Mama T when I was a kid, when I was a wee little archer. I was like, why do I have to go to that building on Sunday to do it? Why is that the only one? What if I want to pray to God in my house? What if I want to pray to God in the bathroom? What if I want to pray to God on the playground? Right? Remember, for those of you that the sleep paralysis is resonating, or you're having night terrors, bad dreams, much like how the twin flame journey and tarot has all been ruined by pop culture and YouTube and online, it's been wrecked from what it originally was. Those sleep paralysis demons, they're not scary. They're only scary because everybody online likes to clickbait and fear monger and all that. You do realize that if you go back to like Tarot de Marcel and go into the old days, even in the Bible, right? Those are your guards at Buckingham Palace. Oh my God, that's why I saw King Charles at the beginning. It all ties to the sleep paralysis and the night terrors and the sleep demons, because they are not demons. The reason they don't talk, the reason they don't move, the reason they don't interact, Aquarius, they're your guards at gates. They're what's protecting you from the bad stuff. You just think they're the bad stuff because they're the guards. They're not allowed to talk. God has told them that's your job, to stand there like Stonehenge. That's all they do. But thanks to pop culture, everybody's like, ooh, it must be bad and scary. Remember, Aquarius, if you take and switch the soundtrack out of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre, it becomes a rom-com. Put the Benny Hill theme to Titanic, it becomes the Love Boat. All right? That's the thing on this one. You're actually high-level protected, and God really went into a big God flex to make a point. You know what I mean? So I think for some of you guys, all this, with the way your connection to yourself is, oh God, I love you for that, Aquarius. When I told you connect to your person, think about your person, about 85% of you guys thought about yourself. Very nice, great success, very nice. You're going to be dealing with Leo. The twin flame reading I did, there's got to be something in there for you guys. It's a deep message. But so what I'm seeing on this one is that, like, your person is going through a very major test in their life. So you guys are still mirroring and syncing. It's just what it is. It's a great test, very nice, big test, the greatest test of all. That what it results in is they have to reach out to you. They have to make contact, and they have to do it by coming in correct. They can't half-ass it, right? So that's the thing on this one. It's like the vibes of they know there's no way to fake it or lie about it, that they've been humbled by what they've gone through, and so they actually come in correct. The star card. That's you. I got chills. Oh my God. That wasn't even a 9 volt to the tongue. I just took 440 volts right at the breaker box. And that's how I found out that I forgot to turn off the circuit breaker to the bathroom light switch before I put the new light switch in. I didn't like the light switch. They didn't line up because somebody dum-dums some many moons ago put 2 boxes in, 2 single gang boxes instead of 1 double box. So I forgot to turn off the breaker. It was a shocking experience, but we had a good time. Anyways, falls down a well, gets kicked by a mule. I don't know. Star card's a giant yes, that this person has been backed into a wall and been forced into the healing, changing direction for you. Because you're a bit of a human lie detector. They know. They know they can't get away with it. Like maybe for some of you guys, it could be legal or something, even for some of you guys. Maybe some kind of like an official reason to contact you. But they're using this in order to test the waters to see if you're even open to talking or if you're going to tell them to go pound sand. I swear at this point, I'm calling it a 99% chance. I mean, that's literally your major arcana to close the reading. That's mic drop, Archer out. I said what I said. You make this person want to be a better person, even though they put you through a lot of hell. They're going to be okay. All right? I love it. Some of y'all are dealing with either a Cancer, a Pisces, maybe a Gemini, Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn all hanging out here. Then you got, wow, a lot of Pisces and Gemini. Pisces, Gemini, Pisces, Gemini. Scorpio. Sky Alpha, that's the King of Swords, that's Gemini. Then you got Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, Pisces, Cancer. It doesn't have to be their sun sign, just part of their chart that's activated. Some of y'all, you were born on the 19th, 29th, the 10th, the 3rd, 22nd, the 5th. Ooh, repeating 2s might be a thing that's going on in your life. Repeating 3s are getting ready to happen if you're not seeing it already. And 1010 is something you keep seeing on repeat too. All right. I hope that helps. Oh, something about July 7th is a date that may resonate. Some of y'all are seeing the repeating 7s, okay? And I'm just hearing that song. It feels good to be a gangsta. All right, I don't know why, but that's what I just heard. Oh. What is that song? That's on Eagle's Wings. That's a church song. I keep hearing, you who dwell in the shelter of the Lord, who abide in his... Every singer, that's where they learned, is in a church choir. Anyways, that song may resonate, or I said somebody's getting back in the church. Anyways, I do hope that helps, Aquarius. Remember, down in the comments section, leave the comment or the text or the DM that you wish to send to your person without saying their name, okay? You're safe down here in the comments section. It's like Steve from Blue's Clues. All right, so go ahead and pop that down there, interact, hang out, have a good time. And thank you for taking the time to hype, to like the reading, and to share and interact with the channel. Doesn't cost you a thing, means the world to me, and definitely helps out. All right? Until next we meet, Aquarius, you know I love you. You are totally off the beaten path, off the charts, and nobody else understands it, but I love it, so beam me up, Scotty. I will hang out with an Aquarius, and we can hang out on the roof, stare at the stars, have a Heineken or 10. I don't care. Have a good time, grab a Truly, and enjoy each other. So until next we meet, I love you, and I will see you then, Aquarius. Maybe I'm talking to an Aquarius, you or your person served or somebody. Thank you for your service if so. But anyways, otherwise, the usual Archer sign off. Peace, love, and squinty hugs. Love you, Aquarius. Bye. All right, we did it. Onward and forward. Y'all ready? You ready for this? All right. On to Pisces. Sammy. What's up, Pisces? Queen Tiki. What up? How you doing? Enchanted Moon. Wow, we have a lot of Pisces here. Maybe I'm earning my chops as the Pisces Whisperer. I've been working really hard at that. Well, there's a lot of Pisces here, so either you guys want to watch me suffer, or I'm doing pretty okay. Right? Which one of you Pisces tied me to the stake back in the 1600s? Remember when I told you I would find you in every lifetime? Anyways. Anyhow, my name is Juan. Let's move on. E. Doyle, Skylar, what up, guys? Hey, Alyssa, how'd you up? What's up, Sam? All right, you got Infinite Faith. You ready to rock and roll? Limitless is, come on, check. Hi. Hippie Chick, Pisces Rising, a nice placement and a nice screen name. I dig. All right. Yeah, Shelly, yes, the Sag did. Hashtag Archery says what? All right. Let's see. Sam, what do we want to use for you, Pisces? What do we want to use for you, Pisces? I kind of want to use the Shadow deck. Want to use the Shadow deck? We can use the Shadow deck. All right, let's Shadow deck. All right. You are most welcome. All right, let's shadow deck it. Let's do it to it. All right. Hey, Pisces, that's a nice deck you got there. That's what he's. What? Hold on now. Easy, Pisces. All right, you Pisces are going to be at. I want to give you 30911 for your timestamp. So let's hang on. We're going to milk it for a good timestamp. What's up? 30911. Hi, Pisces. What's up? How you doing? Thank you very much for being here. Go ahead and think about your person, Pisces, and let's rock and roll. All right, God, tap me in, tune me into Pisces' energy, please, and thank you, and give me everything you got for Pisces. And Pisces, if you do want to book a personal private reading with me or to check out everything else the channel has to offer, just scan the QR code on your screen or use the link that's pinned in my bio or down in the comments. All right, so let's dive in, tap in, and tune in, Pisces. Let's go for it, because you know you are the grand finale to the fireworks display that is the zodiac. Patiently waiting for all other 11 signs to get their drama and dirty laundry aired out, right? And then finally, at the end, we save the best for last, the grand finale. Time for Pisces. So let's do this. Supper's in the back seat and Mama's home hungry. Let's go. Give me 2 shuffles. Well, jumpers. On the 6 of Cups. Oh, some of you guys, this goes way back. 2 of Cups, Ace of Pentacles, the 7 of Swords, and the Shadow. You guys have both finished. You guys finished your shadow work. That's what I was trying to get out of my mouth. Or I have either stuttering or slurring or both at this point. 7 of Swords to the Shadow card. You guys have both overcome and passed. You guys have overcome the traumas of the past relationships and the current stuff you're going through in order to come back together, understanding that the past won't repeat itself again. If I'm not sure on this, it's like neither of you guys have ever been in love, like real. You guys never, neither you or your person have been loved right before, right? So it's the true definition. Sorry, I'm a human, Pisces. Sorry. It's the truest definition of a trauma bond in the fact that you guys have both been through the same traumas in your past relationships. So the past isn't going to repeat itself, but yet you guys are both unsure if that is the case. I hope I'm making sense, right? It's like just because all your exes hurt you guys think that each other's going to hurt each other, but in reality it doesn't. So we got 2 feral cats that are very nervous about proceeding. 6 of Cups. And the Ace of Wands. Very nice. It is a deep connection. Oh, man. You guys are thinking about each other with the Queen of Cups and the Ace of Wands. That's real love and a lot of fun. Could be an age difference for some of you guys. Might even be a distance right now, whether it's physical or metaphysical, whatever, with the Strength card. I see somebody coming in on this with the High Priestess and the Hanged Man, that you take your power back. I love it when a sign's major arcana comes out for them, and you get what you've been praying for. 9 of Cups. Very nice. A lot of Pisces energy, too. It's a great success with the Ace of Wands. All right. I guarantee you those cards are going to come back. I love it when preview cards come back. All right. They always come back. Oh, that's what it means when that happens. Leo, Cancer energy. Says what? Okay, let's go, Jenkins. 2 shuffles. 1 and 2. Rock and roll, Grandma Joe. Let's love this deck for the pretty, proud, powerful Pisceans. Let's rock and roll. I don't know why I keep getting hooked on that. Is somebody here a musician or an entertainer? Somebody a celebrity? Am I reading for a celebrity couple or something? The Knight of Cups, the 5 of Cups, the 7 of Wands. So you guys both want to be together. And yet there's a few obstacles that are getting cleared out or getting finished. It's like I'm being told there's something that you have to finish up or something that has to get finished up. And once this is ironed out, Daniel in the Lion's Den, and Daniel's out of the Lion's Den, then with the High Priestess, it's like you're ready to go. 5 of Pentacles. If I didn't know better, I'd swear you got some kind of an exit strategy planned. Maybe you and your person have been privately talking behind the scenes. But if I didn't know, I'd swear you got something planned that gets you out of a danger zone. Oh, Kenny Loggins says what? And gets you into your comfort zone. Interesting. Okay, Cancer, Leo, Scorpio, Gemini, Aquarius energy shows up. Let's see where this goes. A little bit of Virgo, but I was being told it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. What's matter? Doesn't matter. 10 of Pentacles. Either you do live with them or you're going to. Queen of Pentacles. Somebody wants to come home after maturing. Somebody done growed up. Somebody either manned up or womaned up. 5 of Wands after learning the lessons. I also have the Ace of Pentacles. Pisces, you're getting a good reading. It appears to me that trust is your theme for the month. Da-na-na-na-na-na-na, Pisces. No, right, I just gave you a theme song. Sorry. I think Seven of Swords, trust is the theme of the month for you, because with that shadow card showing back up, if I didn't know better, I'd swear that both of you guys are unsure if the other person has actually done the shadow work, or if the mask has been put back on, and is it going to fall off, and is it going to repeat itself again? Because after what you've just got through, some of you guys are like living on your own, or in a hotel, or staying nomadic. Somebody's been thrown out or has plans to leave. Like, once this is over, I'm out of here, or you get out of here, I'm over it. And you're like, great, perfect, because this is where I want to go. Ace of Pentacles. That shadow card to the Seven of Swords, I'm being told with the Six of Cups, the cards came back from the preview. I got chills. Shut the front and the back door. It's all back from the preview. You guys will get back together on this one. You think they hate you because of a karmic choice that you made. They don't hate you. And you guys are just not trusting in each other because you both have been treated like such shit from your exes before you met each other, and whoever this other karmic person is, that you figure each other's going to screw each other over, because even the fights that happened before were because you thought they were going to treat you like your ex. They thought you were going to treat them like their ex, and you guys both came in with traumas that were, you guys both had baggage you brought to the table. Right? And yet, out of everybody forcing you and telling you what to do, Five of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Pisces, you don't love them. Don't you go see that person. That person's a bad egg. Don't you dare. Oh, if you do this, Pisces, then you're not part of the family anymore. Oh, if you do this, I'm not talking to you. Oh, I hope you find one. I hope everything. And it's like, whoa. But then you got this one person that's holding space for you that you would never suspect it. The one, okay, straight up, don't drive your car into the speaker box, Pisces. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just the speaker box. He's the boss. Being told, like, this is the one person that you think hates you for some reason that is redacted. I'm not allowed to say it. And yet I'm being told this person does not hate you. This person is actually holding space for you because neither of you guys are sure about the next steps or what to go. But there's an exit strategy getting planned. And this karmic don't even see it coming. You are Pisces, fish in the water, shark in the water. Dun, 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 dun. Right? Because somebody that treated you like you were like a child, tried to manipulate and control you, you got rid of that, but now you're heading back into this direction towards this. Because you've passed your test in the shadow work, then you're like, Archer, we've spoke, we talked. I was scared shitless and I did it. Or maybe the cross watcher did. Somehow there's a high priestess talk, and you're like, I'm making these plans, or they are. We're working on getting stuff together, cutting this stuff out, 6 cups. But what if it happens again? What if they're setting me up? I just got out of a situation where I was set up, thrown under the bus, then they backed the bus up over me, then they drove the bus forward again, and it wasn't the short bus. And it was like, and I think this karmic person of mine probably was on the short bus. They rode over the rear axle. And it's like, what if I can't do it again? I can't do it again. I'm like, calm down, Pisces. 14-second full hug. See, this is the reason why idiots are fun. Every village wants one, Pisces. Okay. Let's talk about your person, okay? This is the one person holding space for you while everybody else is telling you what to do. And putting all that unseen, unneeded pressure on you. And that's how you're opening the door up for the next chapter, okay? With the person that's on your mind, the one you wish to be with, and the one that for some reason you think hates you. It's not that they hate you. I'm being told that they're doing what they're told to do. Are some of you guys like with a tarot reader or somebody who's very spiritual or psychic or something? Because they're sitting there like, I knew this is how this was going to go down, Archer. I'm waiting for Pisces to like. It's like this person is. I just heard a Pisces that goes, no, Archer, please, not a Knight Rider reference. Good Lord, the frick is he saying? It's like this person is the Kit and you're Michael. This is the one person that's just sitting there, just waiting. Well, you're going through all of this stuff. And then once the communication starts and we cross that fear boundary, that threshold, once that foot's across the threshold, it's not long before everything, then you find out it's okay. Yeah, once the foot's over the threshold, it's not long before the whole body gets carried over the threshold. I mean marriage style, not 2020 Criminal Minds special. Stop it. That's no. I mean marriage style. I go into the chapel style, carried across threshold. Or for my male Pisces, you might want to get back into the gym and work on your back a little bit because you're going to wind up having to carry her across the threshold. And that's a very embarrassing honeymoon night when it starts off with, oh, this is Ethel. Okay, guys, so get back into the gym. Work on that lower back. Lift with your legs. I cannot with you, Pisces. So it's like they've told you that they're holding space for you directly, or if not, they're using social media indirectly to let you know. You guys are either privately high priestess communicating directly, or indirectly you guys are both stalking each other so much on social media that you're just using social media to make the posts about each other. How many fake accounts do you have, Pisces? At least 2. That's okay. Lovers, you guys are mirroring, which means the cross watcher does too. I know, that's what I'm saying too. Frozen pizza. 10 of Wands, the Wheel of Fortune, the 10 of Cups. Oh my God, you guys seriously choose each other every effing time. This is the biggest version of foreplay I've ever seen. And this is the person that's like, Archer, I knew Pisces was going to do this. I'm letting Pisces go and figure it out for themselves with the Wheel of Fortune. Because one of the first things Pisces said to me, and here you thought they ignored your existence and they were all worried about their job and their ego. Cancer and Leo say, what? Right? Wheel of Fortune. This goober friggin' listened to you the whole time. They're going, yeah, I remember that Pisces said, nobody ever just lets me be me. Nobody ever lets me do what I want to do. Everybody tries to boss me around. This person's sitting back, the shadow card going, I let Pisces go and make sure that that was what Pisces did or didn't want. Right? You just think that they're playing with you or playing with your mind or something because you're not used to this. You're used to people setting you up and then throwing your ass under the bus. The reason that you think that this person's playing some kind of games with you is just because you're not used to it, and they're in the same vibes. They're like, I'm not used to somebody that ever really loved me either. So you guys both think the other one's messing with the other one, when in reality, you guys are both each other's 10 of Cups. Literally, I'm being told to tell you, if you're like Archer, I've asked God like 20 bajillion times, I need a sign to know if I can trust this. And God kind of facepalmed himself a little bit. He's like, I have given Pisces every single sign Pisces has asked for. Pisces is like, if it's meant to be, let me see a helicopter or something. And it's like, I didn't see the helicopter. And God's like, well, what are you talking about? I just put that up there on the TV screen like during the morning newscast or something. You literally just saw the helicopter, right? I'm your sign. If you are here and you are watching these words that are coming out of my mouth, I'm your sign. I'm the fox. I am the rabbit. I'm not leading you down the rabbit hole, Pisces. I'm the rabbit. Kill the rabbit. Anyways. So, now the thing on this is, what's up, Doc? Yeah, totally. Some of you guys are liking each other's stories, liking each other's posts, just wondering if it's safe to proceed. Like, is this person any different than the people you've dealt with before? And then, good Lord, with the Lover's card, the cross watcher's doing the same thing. It's like I'm here doing a couples counseling session in a frickin' confessional, and you guys don't know you're sitting right next to each other. Could be a physical distance. Could be, maybe. All right? But, yeah. The thing that comes out as the Lovers, y'all do realize that you guys are each other's rib. The twin flame reading that I posted, what the true definition of a twin flame is, that may resonate to you because it came out in that reading that I was an apple or atom in the rib, and it makes sense. Just figure it out. You guys, that's why when you guys are apart, your lives go to hell, and then when you're together, when your life's all messed up, this person shows up at just right time, right? When you guys are together, it's good. When you guys are apart, it's not. Adam and Eve say what? But that's the vibes on this one. It's like, notice how they always show up at just the right time. I'm telling you, you think they're going to be like pound sand, Pisces, and yet they're like, are you okay? What you need? I'm ready. We got plans. We got money. You know, this is the one person that when everybody else was, hey, we got to go do something. This is the first person that would just be like, they wouldn't ask any questions. They'd just be like, whose car are we taking? Right? It's that vibe. Something about a train or a road trip or plans to travel, plans to move with the 10 of Pentacles or move in together, back in together. The plans are already being executed behind the scenes. They're just not happening as fast as you want it to, right? Like once you guys have the plans in place, I see a Pisces, it's like now, push the go button. I want out. Let's go. I want to be with you. But it's like there's just like some logistics that got to play out first, and then you guys are back together. Okay? You guys are already back together. If you guys are stalking each other's social media or liking each other's posts, or high priestess talking to each other behind the scenes so the karmics don't figure out how they're bad, they're being set up, then you're already resonating. I'm the confirmation of the sign that what you seek is long-term with the Lover's card. They've learned their lessons by not having you in their life. I would love to rainbow unicorn it for you and tell you it's some amazing epiphany, all right? They've been down to the river and they got chucked in, dunked in, and whatever. No. It's not any fancy rainbow unicorn. The thing is, they straight up learned their lesson by not having you in their life. And their life isn't the same without you. This is the one person that actually would change, and the one that you change. That's why the connection is that strong. They choose you like every time. It's the one on your mind that has learned the lessons. I love it. I can't even call this a past person. This is the person on your mind. It's a current. You don't got to be like, maybe it's a long distance relationship. Maybe it's a digital relationship. I'm being told this is your current person. Leo, Cancer energy. Pretty strong with that one. Strong Cancer. Libra on the Ace of Swords. I knew it's. You guys are already talking. Or it's the Ace of Swords, my hate text, and this is the week ahead. So within the next, if you guys aren't, I'd like either the message comes through during while you're listening to this, or like this is what causes someone to press send. This person's got your back though with the Sun card. You totally make them happy with the Page of Cups. Good Lord, Cancer and Leo is all over this reading. Well, we don't know what's up with those two. Cancer and Leo. The kid's in the back seat of the station wagon while God's up front driving it, being like, if you two don't knock it off back there, I'm turning this universe around right now. We'll retrograde the whole dang thing. No Wally World for anybody. They've learned their lessons by not having you in their life. Man, so much nicer vibes off of this person than that pain in the ass karmic you've been dealing with. Good Lord, that person's just stupid, ego-driven, control freak. It ain't about how much money you got or the crap you got. It's about how good your heart is. And karmic's heart isn't, but this person's is. This person, the one on your mind, this is the real deal. Because they learn their karmic lessons by not having you in their life. It's like, yeah, it's like this karmic is dirty ruthless. But your person is clean ruthless. Give me clean ruthless any day. I like it. Heavy duty Cancer vibes, Leo energy. Sagittarius is here, Pisces, could be another Pisces. Aquarius, Capricorn, Libra, Cancer, Libra, Cancer, Cancer, Gemini, Gemini, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces, Aquarius, Sagittarius, the shadow card, Ophiuchus, why not? Whatever, my channel, my choice. Could be dealing with an Ophiuchus, which is basically a Sagittarius, changed my mind. Cancer, Capricorn, Leo, Cancer, Gemini, Aquarius, Leo, Capricorn. Yeah, that's it. Some of you guys could be seeing repeating 10s. 20s are also showing up. Your person could be born on the 10th or the 20th. 9th, the 19th is here. The 7th, the 1st, the 21st, the 10th, the 1st. Repeating ones are showing up. Ace of Wands is here because they totally think you're hot, straight up. Ace of Pentacles. You think they're hot too. Both of you guys have been doing that about it with each other. Okay, that's fine. Somebody has a stellium, and somebody's a life path number 6. That's enough. We're good. I just heard a Pisces go, that's enough. We're good. All right. That's what she said. Anyways, all right. I hope that helps, Pisces. I hope it made some kind of sense. I don't know. I still love you. So otherwise, remember, down in the comments section, Pisces, leave the comment, leave the text, leave the DM to them that you would send them without saying their name. You're safe here down in the comments, like Steve from Blue's Clues. All right? And thank you very much for interacting with each other, for hyping, liking the reading, sharing it. Just all them interweb stuff that you do. It means the world to me, helps get us out there. It doesn't cost you a thing and lets us grow and just heal everybody. All right? Pisces, thank you very much for being here. And until next we meet, you know I love you. And I'll see you then. Peace, love, and 14-second long hugs, followed by fun spinny hugs. All right? Love you, Pisces. Bye. All right, guys, we did it. We done it. We're there. We're done. We're finished. Boom, doom, check it. That's it. It's in the can, boys. You got it. Roll tape. One and done. Just like the Beatles doing Twist and Shout. Ferris Bueller says what? Checking up, baby. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you, guys. We did it. We made it. All right. And do remember, guys, these readings will resonate to any placements in your charts, okay? It doesn't got to be your sun, moon, rising, or Venus. We are FHA compliant here. I will read for any sign or placement that desires and inquires. All you have to do is ask. If you do want to book a personal private reading with me, God, this is like the end of a freaking pharmaceutical commercial. Symptoms might include nauseation and sleeping, runny eyes, runny nose, runny DMs, sleep paralysis, death. I don't, right? Jeez, oh, pizza. Anyways, just put this thing on and listen to it from beginning to end, because what you would find out is much like how Bob Ross's paintings were all of the same views up the stream. All right? If you put all Bob Ross's paintings together, it's basically a flip book. All right? Only 48 lower states, Alaska and Hawaii not eligible. I don't know. Anyways, if you listen to this from Aries to Pisces, you'll find out everything is connected because we are all one. All right? And so if you just listen to this from Aries to Pisces, you'll actually hear the story of you and your person. All right? Remember, just because NASA doesn't identify it as a planet does not mean there was not something up there in every part of the sky when you were born. When you chose to go towards the light and you found out that the light was the delivery room. All right, anyways, everybody, are we good? Are we good? Good night, John Boy. Say good night. Good night, Sunshine. Say good night, Shelly. Good night, Gigi. It's actually only 2:30 Eastern time. It's not bedtime yet. Anyway, we got stuff to do. Night, Desiree. Night, Auntie Lisa. What up? Auntie Jen. Sister Susie, Auntie Jen. Now I'm speaking British for no reason. Good night, hippie chick. 1444. CC. What up? Fish and chips. Bob Ross was... Bob Ross... Bob Ross, in my mind, is like Jeff Bezos, a freaking genius. Oh, Jeff is so smart. Oh, nice. Love it. Anyways, all right, guys. I think it's time to say the line. What do you say, Carla? What do you say, Infinite Faith, Chumba, Sunshine? Is it time to say the line? Let's say the line with our happy little trees. We're going to paint a happy little tree. Let's paint a happy little squirrel. Anyways, I'm saying the line. I think we're good. So, on that note, I loved this deck.
I miss how it used to be. You were the only one that I could see. You know I love you, whatever you do. And you know that I've always got your back. I'm trying to tell you that I miss you. The way that you sing in the car, like hearing where you are, driving to work or to school, and doing everything you do. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I miss you. I know I've done a lot of bad things to you. Give me one more chance and I will make it up to you. You know it would mean a lot. I'm giving it all that I've got. I'd do anything for you, anything that you want me to. I'm trying to tell you that I love everything about you, and I'd do anything for you, and I miss. I miss you, yeah. Yes, I miss you.